And welcome back to part 2 of The Dark Eye, Revelations from Heaven. We are joined again with Maddie and Becca. We have someone standing in to play Newt. And we also have a new player who will join us tonight to play an additional character that wanders into town and gets caught up in the antics of Oldenbridge. When we last left off, our heroes had investigated some rumors and some crimes that had happened and kind of determined that gold seems to be gone missing. I think Maddie noticed that under all the things. But they still haven't found out who's doing it or why. When we left off, they were asked to go take care of a tree dragon, kind of convinced the townspeople who are farmers to, why don't you just go home and we'll take care of this in the morning when we can see, instead of going at night. So they've returned to
right? Duh.
the inn.
In the dark. Don't know.
Not that they doubted my bravery.
Yes. Brave Newt. So, you're in the tap room, enjoying your evening meal.
As we do.
The normal townsfolk are there, and introduce your character.
Torvald comes in the room. I recognize you, and I say, Yonka, is that you?
Oh, Torvald, what in the what? Why are you here?
What brings you to
Oldenbridge.
Backward, no town. Ah, this is a lovely place that we are enjoying ourselves. I don't even remember what we were doing. I was following her.
I was protecting her. Who are you?
Oh,
I'm Torvald, the strong.
No. You can't possibly be. I am strong. Why haven't you guys given me a cool nickname like that?
Ow. Someone's getting in trouble.
Torvald does look quite muscular compared to Newt, who is more of a sinewy...
Rude. Well, we haven't gotten you a nickname because... Okay, no, Yonko would say this, because you haven't done anything yet.
I have this amazing sword if I haven't shown you yet today.
You showed me like twice today.
Oh. Well, that's because I was
So do you want your name to be Newt the Sword Flasher? The Sword Swinger.
Could be Newt the Handsome.
The Exposed Sword.
What if you
Newt.
just like Newt the Exposed, Newt the Flasher? No, that's I'm sure. Is that inappropriate?
No.
It wouldn't
What?
matter because I
Is it?
am
I don't think
wanted by the ladies.
That is our Newt.
Newt the Exposed would.
So Newt the Wanted.
That's I like that one. That's right. I'm Newt the Wanted.
So you're
Okay. Newt the Wanted.
a criminal?
No, I'm a hero.
So.
Well, if you're
Wanted? Oh,
Wanted.
that's true. You aren't a criminal, are you?
No,
We did ask you to join
I'm
us.
a hero protecting you. You're welcome.
Newt the Protection? No protection. No protection, Newt. Anyway.
Gunilda brings out the dinner.
Join us.
A nice
dinner,
stew
Will.
and some fresh bread. Sets down her mugs of ale. So, what's the plan? I heard you're taking on a tree dragon.
We have to find the dragon.
Step 1, find the dragon. Step 2,
I kill it like a hero.
Newt, protector Newt kills it.
Well, that's your business. She helps us off too.
I
Serve
follow
other-
her back. What do you mean? Do you have any experience in fighting tree dragons?
No. I just run this in.
Yeah, what do you know?
What
About
do I
tree
know?
dragons. About dragons. About things and myths and stories in the
That's
area.
what, and she points to a table of locals. That's just what they were talking about. Evidently, it's been stealing stuff.
Evidently.
Gold thievery.
But, do you have a better idea for taking on this dragon? They don't shapeshift, do they?
I have no idea. Do things do that?
Nothing here. Right, I'm supposed to... No, you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, good. So he goes back into the kitchen and gets another plate. You'll notice there's a female dwarf back there cooking.
You didn't ask her lineage. I'm actually really surprised.
Oh, we covered that last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got the tavern last night. I got it all.
I'm sure you did.
Mhm,
She comes
took
out
it
with
down.
another tray of food in passing. So you want the rooms again?
Probably.
Okay. She goes out, serves some locals.
Oh, a second bed in the bunk room. For my friend.
Okay.
Cool.
They took private rooms. They
And you guys
They
are
put
in the
new
common
in
room.
the common straw mattress dormitory.
Juanita slept in enough dorms in her lifetime. She's paying for a private room. I'm leaving Pick outside and telling him if he sees anything weird to come in and tell us.
Can I
He
sneak...
cocks his head and looks at you like,
He's done it before.
Can I
trying
sneak
to figure out how he opens the door.
through the
I
door?
left him outside before we came in.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if he
Oh,
needs to
he
come
can
in,
in.
the door is shut.
Well, just wait till someone comes in.
He doesn't have opposable thumbs.
That you know of.
He could, caw really loudly. I'm just saying. Anyway,
Back on the window.
I'm not there. Yeah. When Gunhilda
Gunilda.
walks back out, can I go in and talk to the dwarf inside
Sure.
cooking?
She's very busy cooking.
Do you have time to answer a few questions while you do that?
No, out of my kitchen.
I have questions about your cousin.
Becca.
Knife. Out of my kitchen.
Can I come back later and talk? Later?
Gunilda.
Okay, turn around, walk back down.
She goes back to prepping and chopping, cooking.
Alright,
She bustles about.
this is... Alright.
Guess we have dinner and go to bed?
I have someone I need to talk to.
I'm
Who
gonna.
do you need to talk to?
There's another dwarf woman. Here.
Another dwarf woman? So there's two dwarf women?
No, I apologize. There's another dwarf. Who happens to be a woman.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pick a different chair to sit in closer to where the other group that apparently
The locals?
was talking about. Yeah, it was apparently talking about, the dragon, and see if I could just eavesdrop and.
Sure. You can give me a... Let me get my skill. Should be a perception check.
Perception. That's persuasion.
Left side
Oh.
about halfway up. Under physical skills.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
So. So let's see.
What do you really need to worry about? Oh, good.
That's good for that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I let's see.
Did
If you roll
that's
equal
2
to or
until-
under, you're good. If you're
Right.
over, you have enough points to...
Now, if I used a fate point to reroll, do I reroll them all
No,
or
you
just
can
one?
reroll the ones you want. Now, or
So-
you have 8 points here. You
Oh, I
could
just need to
spend
drop
4
that.
of them
Because I just
Or is
need
that
to
a
drop
16?
that down to 2 by 2.
By 2. So then you'd have 6 points left over.
Which
That'd
is
be QL2.
quality level 2.
Yeah. Which
Okay,
can go
yeah,
for-
So
we'll
it
do
means you're
that.
very perceptive.
So I'm spending.
You don't need
You have
to.
to spend that. That's for reroll. You just
Oh.
use those points, and whatever you have left over gives you the quality level.
So
Okay.
So you have enough skill in this, you know how to listen in and tone out the clinking of mugs and the strumming of the bard in the corner. There is no bard in the corner. Because I know she'll go off and start talking to the bard and his lineage.
Or I could successfully flirt.
Yes. You tune it all out and hear them talking. Mostly it's like, did you hear that the heroes are going to go kill the dragon that attack the lumberjack. Yes, and that's all they're talking about. They really know anything more about the tree dragons
Okay.
or dragons in
Can I
general?
ascertain what heroes they were referring to? Us?
Yes.
Okay.
The people you know are the heroes.
Well, I mean, I didn't know if there were other people around. And...
No, that's
Yes,
a good
it's
question.
Yeah.
the other band of heroes in the corner who look much more competent.
Oh, good. They can go do it. I'm going to sit here.
While we're eating dinner, can I pick my brain and see? Do I know anything about tree dragons?
It's impolite to pick your brain at dinner.
Get in there.
Yes, you can make an
About animal or myths and legends, just to see.
animal lore.
Animal lore. Okay.
They would have a chart of what they know.
Dragones.
Is there any magical lore under dragons?
It's animal lore.
Just okay.
Ooh. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I thought you did last time. Did you take some notes? I thought you did it.
I did.
And found some things about them.
I did a check. And no, I didn't get, like, anything about them. Anything about them. I don't think we've done any checks.
Right.
I just convinced them not to go fighting because we're going to do checks
Yes.
today.
Okay.
QL1.
QL1. Tree dragons become aggressive when their nests are threatened. They like shiny objects.
So, okay. Oh, yeah, we did have that. Become aggressive
Did we?
when nests are threatened.
Okay.
I
They
thought
breathe
somebody
fire.
checked. Yes.
Okay.
That's the extra piece we got. Okay. Great.
You think?
We
Because
think.
I think you found out that you can avoid it by ducking and weaving.
Bobbing and weaving.
Not good at that.
You can just yell serpentine when she's running up there.
My snake can serpentine.
There you go.
I can't serpentine.
So should we just go to bed then?
I want to talk to this person.
Okay, I'm gonna go to bed.
Wait patiently for the
I'll
tower
leave
to
pick
go.
outside and I'll crack my window so he can get in.
That's fine. Right? He comes and perches on the cell.
Newt, there's a woman you haven't talked to yet.
You didn't bring him any breadcrumbs?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I always have snacks.
Yeah. Leave him wanting for more.
Oh, okay. Good night.
They come to me.
I haven't seen them. Do they really?
When you're chasing after them? To talk about their families? You're trying to get yourself hooked up or something?
I don't need to.
That's right, you don't.
You're right, I don't.
Yeah, you don't.
I have a husband, I don't.
Oh, right. That's okay.
But you haven't seen this husband.
Right, that's right. I haven't. You know, sometimes I'm happy to be a placeholder.
He has 2 swords. You only have 1.
Mine is shiny.
And new? And unbroken?
Untested.
I
unused.
think you mean awesome. And I take very good care of my sword.
I'm not going to keep going down that track. Even though I desperately want to.
You take real good care. Go talk to your dwarf.
Alright, when food stops coming out, I'm going to go back in and see if I can talk to her. Is she in there? Is she vamoosed? Vamoosed?
Sure, it looks like she's cleaning up.
Can we talk now?
Sure.
Great. Hi, I'm Yanka.
I am Franca, daughter of Yandrasha.
Oh, I really want to ask you about your lineage, but I am trying to focus. I am focused.
You can, but you do want to get some sleep tonight?
Robosh, the dwarf smith in this town.
Yes.
Are you guys related?
No.
What? What's the problem?
All dwarves are related.
Oh, you're not here to have that conversation with me for the 3rd time. It's fine. I know they're not. What do you know about tree dragons?
Ah, dragons. Evil.
Yes. Anything else?
They cause all the woe in the world.
True that. I mean, it's not technically true, but no, I'm focused. Focused on my mission. You are often here late at night. Do you sleep here in the inn, or do you live somewhere else?
Yes, she points to right off the kitchen. There's a little back room. Very small. Has a cot.
So you haven't seen anything when you've gotten off, because people have begun speaking about things moving in the night. Some are smaller, some are larger. Have you seen anything?
No. But she's heard the same rumors of things being stolen, and
Right.
things being seen at night, but not really being seen.
She hasn't really seen anything.
Just what she hears.
So tell me about... Nope. I need to go to bed. You could possibly, write down some of your ancestors that you recall.
Oh, some, dearie. I know them all.
Could you write them down, please?
Do you speak Rogalash?
No, but I can learn. I speak 3 other languages. I can learn.
I'd be happy to.
Thank you. I'll spend the AP on it.
You speak the Midden Realm tongue, but she only knows how to write the Dwarven runes.
That's fine. I can read 2 different things, and I can speak 3, so...
Well, there you go.
You might remember that I know Sorwallian runes. Does that apply?
Me too.
Those are your.
We can write in a secret language together.
So I'm not going to go to bed yet. I'm gonna stay up drinking, partying, and I'm gonna try to elevate our reputation, I guess.
Okay. Since you want to stay up drinking, give me a carousing roll.
This can only go well.
It's okay.
Nowhere
He
to go
has
but up.
lots of points in carousing.
So let's see. I was doing.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. I was doing purple first.
At a certain point, you're like, what else would a Thorwallian spell is? Spiel point. It's carousing.
Green first.
I don't need time.
It's true. I have 1 in
Constitution.
carousing.
Where's my car?
None.
Okay, I'm 1
Not
point
part.
shy for that, but okay, so I'm 1 point short.
So you can use one of your 10 points.
Yes, use one of
10
the
Oh, I see. So I have 10
Nine
points.
left.
I gotcha. I see how
Which
this
is a
works.
quality level 3.
Yeah.
So
So as you're drinking, you're fine. This is kind of weak ale from where you're from. Not so much for the town folk. They're singing and drinking and having a great time with you.
so okay.
Cool.
You've
Have
upped.
I
In their
made it?
eyes, you are
You're
quite
A-okay.
the hero.
Hokey
Cool.
doke.
Okay. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, you're fine. It's like,
I don't have to ingratiate myself with these people. They already know I'm awesome, so I am absolutely going to bed after I, stroke my sword 10 times, make sure that I roll my socks inside out and stuff them into my boots at the top, and then, turn them around 3 times.
okay. It's
10
important you do
10
these
times?
things.
With a whetstone,
Yes. You have to make sure it's sharp.
and then 10 with the polishing cloth.
Great.
You guys spend the night. No one disturbs your sleep.
Yes, just 10.
Yes.
I haven't actually used it yet.
Nope.
There will be a dragon. So in the morning, you get up. You're all feeling fine. You get your breakfast. And you ask for directions to the Muggus Ridge.
Yep.
They kind of just point very easy
Oh,
to
do we
see,
need to
kind of a little.
go see what's her name first?
Oh, the huntress.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but point us to the ridge, please.
Yes. Right over there. See that ridge kind of looks like a nose sticking out? That right below that, you'll find it. So they point up to the mountain so you can kind of use. And Newt, expert woodsman.
Right.
I can get us
That's
there.
me.
You can see if you can direct them that way.
That's this page. No, it's not that page.
We did want to see the huntress again before we, you know,
The one whose door you kicked in?
you're going to go and say you're sorry.
So,
When did that get decided?
Yesterday, when you kicked in the door.
so you're out on the green in town talking about this. When who do you see come striding right
Is
at
it
the
a
edge of the
huntress
village?
person?
She
We've
is
yet to see
striding
her.
with a purpose.
I just
Like if it wasn't grass, you could hear her stomp, 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 stomp in a very determined way. You left a note, yes?
I did.
With your name?
With our names, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Newt.
Well, probably not mine. Because
Yes.
No,
Is-
these three decided to kick in her door.
No.
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 Newt would
kicked
like
in
to
the door.
apologize to you for breaking
I
into
was just
your
trying to
house.
explain what happened.
We did not do anything.
Before you even get to talk, as she comes walking up, she stops 10, 15 feet away from
Mhm.
you. You do notice her bow is strong, and she just, you. What gives you the right to kick in my door?
Absolutely nothing.
Useful
which is why
ignorance.
Newt would like to apologize.
You're welcome.
You're welcome to shoot him. I'm not going to stop you.
She looks very angry that you kicked in her door.
Hey, we're trying to stop
Is she
thief
attractive?
for your town.
Is
I
she
don't know
attractive?
If you remember
attractive?
that or not, but that's why I'm just gonna say you're welcome. Just about to handle that for you, protecting you from the scary dragons. Again, you're welcome.
I'm just curious if Newt's going to try to hit on her or not.
Would that matter?
This is me. Am I doing it wrong?
Did you leave money? I think you said
I
you
have-
left money with the note.
I don't think I did. I think I told her to come find us so we could pay her because I was not going to just leave money. Did I leave money? Oh, I didn't go back and
I think
watch.
you were talking about money.
I was talking about money, but I don't remember if I left it. Then yes, I left money in a note.
Okay.
Some amount. Say 10? 10 sounds like a big number.
And Silverthal?
Yes. As an apology. And Newt would like to say, I am sorry
I think I just did
to
twice.
the nice lady. No,
It's
no,
a
you
little
didn't say I
excessive.
am sorry.
Self-control?
She succeeds.
Yes, he does.
Okay. I was hoping to get information from you yesterday. My name is Yanka. This is Melanhida and Newt and our new friend
Hey.
who was not a part of anything yesterday. I'm really glad you showed up today and not yesterday. And yes, I deeply regret that the young impulses
Give me persuasion.
led one to misbehave.
Hey, you said you wanted to get in.
No, I
got you
didn't.
in. Say I'm sorry for being expedient.
Quality level 2.
I can silence him. Take a day, but I can do it.
I'm gonna sew my mouth shut.
No, it's a curse. It just takes a day to fully take effect.
Wow, man, you gotta be committed to that.
Right.
There's some people that we've done it to because we are that committed.
She just doesn't look happy. She just glances at your group. She takes a step back.
Yes. She's got very different eyes. I believe it's a part of her culture.
Where's the car?
He's on a nearby building. She killed my bird.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. As you can tell,
No,
we
no.
have at least two of us that have
I rolled bad, so I don't
absolutely
think she perceives.
never played this game
There it
before.
is.
He's shadowy.
He's just the bird.
Yeah, right? Just a bird. Hanging out.
Can we
You see her, she scans the village and looks around.
make any other...
Looks at Pick and then looks at you. Where's your broom? In your room? Do you carry it with you?
Oh, it's on my back. It looks just like a pole arm.
Hey, I know a woman.
Oh, so it's not a
works in
broom
the
broom, it's a
home,
stick.
but,
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean, it's...
like a staff.
Yeah.
Just give me any wooden thing they can make fly.
Wah!
Seems hers is in the world too.
Is there anything else that we can do to help make reparations for kicking in your door? And will you be willing to answer some questions about tree dragons?
Question is no, but I was asked to help track it down.
We're going to go kill it.
I'm good.
And if you happen to shoot somebody in the back, I would not blame you.
I would make a very poor archer.
Since you've got it under control, she turns
I
and heads
really
back.
want your help. I'm sorry, Newt kicked in your door. Come back.
She heads back the way
What
she
language...
came.
Oh, before she goes, what language do you speak in if money does not meet your needs?
She stops. I have no use for money. And she heads back.
What about
Right.
wooden figurines? Herbs? I have a poop ton of herbs.
I don't think that's an herb.
Well, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess she doesn't want any of my things.
You left a few coins there.
Mm-hmm. You did.
So, there you have it. Gotta go after the old dragon. If it is
Yes. You're going to go
a dragon. Might just
first?
be a very large bird.
Of course, I'm the tracker.
Good.
She said it was an old dragon? Like an ancient?
Possibly. It's probably huge, let's be honest. We're going to die.
We're gonna get eaten real
We can handle it.
bad.
With any luck, I will record it, stash my book, and then perish.
You read? Question.
I'm not
So
even going
we
to
head
ask
out of
if you
town.
can, because I know
You
that
lead
answer.
the way.
Newt, give us an orienting roll.
Excellent. Do I roll one or three?
All three.
Do I have to
Pick an
declare
order that you
things?
want them in.
So yeah, pick which order. Pick which one you want to be 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So then you go ahead and roll them.
Cool. See, learning.
Okay. So orienting.
Sagacity, intuition.
So what was number 1?
That would be the blue.
So blue passes. You said sagacity, intuition.
No, sagacity, intuition.
Okay, and then white, and then black. So both of these are over. But what do you have in orienting?
That.
You have a 7. So you need 5 to drop this down.
Ooh.
And 2 to drop. So QL1.
So you can get there, maybe not the fastest route.
Or-
QL1, you succeed. If you had a higher
Taking
QL,
it easy for the ladies.
then you could find the easiest path. She
What's
says the
your
easiest,
strength?
she finds your way to the Muggus Ridge, but it's through the brambles and
Okay.
over logs and
I might
kind of
just
missed
punch
the
you.
path
'Cause my
just 20
strength's
yards to the left. This
much
would have been
higher.
much easier. But you get
I'm
there.
on my broom.
Yes.
Okay, so
She floats on this
Oh,
stick above the
It
ground.
has some feathers on it, but it's not like a push broom.
So I'm asking for refresher reasons. So it's the unspent skill
Yep.
points that bump up the quality level.
Yes.
Correct.
So if your natural roll beats like beats
All three.
is like under by like 7, that doesn't
No. Now, if you roll,
apply to.
because you have 3 dice, if you roll 2 1s, not just one, but 2 1s, then it's a critical success.
Okay,
Just like if you roll 2 20s, it's a botch.
gotcha.
So you have to have 2 with the 3. On the single combat die, then it's just 1 or 20.
Okay.
It would be critical success.
All right.
Yeah, so if you could roll 5 5 5 and just be really great, you just use all your points. That's not so much skill you put into it.
Thank you.
The advantage is if you have no points in the skill, you can still attempt it. The best you can get is QL1.
Yeah.
But you can attempt to do it.
Gotcha.
So it takes you at least half a day to get to the Muggus Ridge.
Are there any signs in the forest of the dragon?
Because that's really why I'm taking the long route is
Okay.
to look for tracks and evidence of
Yeah.
the dragon
Right.
in the area.
So what would I need to
Not
do to
really.
look for animal?
You
Dragon
can give me
presence.
perception just to see if you spot anything different
Okay.
of the woods.
May I?
Sure.
Ditto? Or am I busy?
You can as you're going through if you want to look to see if there's any tracks.
Did you say animal lore or tracking?
Well, perception, see, she's looking for anything that happens to be there. If you find tracks, then tracking would be to follow them.
If there's
That's a 1.
illusions,
Oh, good.
it's called a level 4. But otherwise, it's called a level 3.
1.
You actually see, like, some deer tracks. What do you think? Get your book out and compare to your notes.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, these are deer. These are red deer
I
tracks.
flipped to the section that my husband now has written in. And
Do dragons deer? Maybe we could find it
No,
for that.
I think Yanka and I did.
Track
possibly.
deer. Perhaps we
Did
find
you
the
succeed in
dragon.
Perception?
I don't know.
Maybe we can get a deer and lure
So
it out.
perception. So what was number 1?
Make it trap.
Blue.
Is blue.
Tied to a
So
stake
glad
in the
you're
clearing.
here.
Over.
Yeah.
Let the
And
Drag.
13.
dragon kill it.
This and your 3 over. So you'd have to spend 6. So you'd still have 4, which is QL2. Because you have a ton of points in perception.
You see things. You don't seem to always understand what they mean. But you see lots of things.
What do you mean? You understand everything.
So yeah, you also see some tracks, but you don't see dragon tracks.
Anything up in the
Deer tracks, rabbit tracks.
trees.
Can I send? Yeah, can I send pickup to look and see if there's any disturbed
treetops?
a bird? I will curse all of your future characters.
There will probably be many.
Yes,
Mhm.
Picard can make a perception check.
Woo!
Her familiar has its own stats.
He's on like 3 or 4.
Oh yeah, and that's QL
It's every 3.
4.
Which apparently means quality level.
Yes, quality level 4.
QL Quattro.
And
That's good.
Pick is looking for
Like big disturbances, so flattened areas, burnt areas.
Okay. You've been most of the morning. You're going and getting closer there.
Mm-hmm.
When suddenly he swoops down and perches on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Caw, 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 caw.
You are,
I love it.
if you are encumbered, is it effective?
And he's saying, "Big beast ahead,
Big
flying."
beast ahead. Oh, flying. Oh, okay. Friends. Pick has informed me that the dragon is ahead and flying.
Which direction is he flying in?
And I put the way that Pick told me.
Is he flying towards us or away from us?
You can also get
Yeah,
images. You see this.
It's just circling.
It's just kind of circling way ahead, kind of just circling in the air, looking down.
So it's not circling us.
No,
Not you. It's ahead.
but it's in the air, not on the ground.
How sneaky is everyone?
That's an excellent
Well,
question.
since I
Oh my gosh. Excuse
Okay.
me while I check my blessings.
let me just check with the group, because my natural reaction, if I'm remembering the embodiment of
Do you
Newt,
see me now?
is to go ha-ha and then go racing in that direction.
Well, I don't know. Do you see
Does
me
that
now?
sound like
I will hook my my finger on the back of your with my book out. I'm just gonna grab and go, nope.
I thought we tried to
probably
kill
can
the dragon.
You could probably stealth the best of the group, I'm guessing.
Oh, can I? I'm sure that's true.
You have 9 points in stealthing, so
Yeah,
probably.
nothing and stuff.
Yeah, amazing at that.
Dun, dun, but I see it ruined by Newt's danger music. Dun, 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 dun.
I can do it in my head.
Stealth ahead. Please.
It like starts quiet. And then
This would be like
it starts to crescendo.
a shed out to Harmon Quest when the goblin sneaks all the way around the whole town. You don't see him. Oh, and the fight's over. It's hilarious.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, so we're trying to stealth.
She's
Do we
asking.
need to roll?
I think she asked. Can
Can
move
we stealth?
quietly?
Oh, I mean, I can.
You could
try.
probably move very quietly because you kind of float on your broom.
Mhm.
Stealth also incorporates trying to stay.
Wait, I've
hidden
got self-control?
and
No. No, you do not.
That's a typo.
You do not. Your character.
Your character does.
Now, an important mechanic of self-control is when you get to 5 or less life points, you make a self-control or you pass out from the pain.
Oh,
So yours is more like, I can take the pain, not...
No.
thank you.
Doesn't control
See,
this.
I do
Word
have
vomit?
that manly.
Alright. As we head forward, I'm going to reach out and I'm going to cast a harmony blessing on my friend here.
What's a harmony lesson?
Recipients experience positive feelings for the rest of the day, and anything that causes the condition fear suffers a penalty of 1.
Are you doing that on yourself so that you don't get annoyed with me?
Well,
Oh, him.
I'm already arrogant, but
But now you don't become
I think
feared.
she's afraid of a dragon fear aura, so she wants...
I know what you mean.
I have no
Here,
idea
you go
if
kill
they
the
have
dragon. I'll
one.
stay back here because she's not going to rush in anyway. She's perfectly fine running away. In fact, the dragon doesn't even have to exude a fear aura for you. Like, later.
I'm really good at
I'll write
this.
about you later.
What is a dragon classified as?
I have no idea.
Dragon.
Animal?
Is it an
beast?
intelligent creature? No one knows.
You can always try to talk to it.
I will. That is exactly what
No
I'm
one's ever
going to
done a
do.
biography on Tree
I
Dragon.
am literally going to go and try and talk to this thing. That is
I thought it was flying.
all I can do.
It was,
You
but
wanted to stealth.
Yes, because I don't want it to eat you before I can talk to it.
Oh. I thought we were trying to kill it.
Why?
Because it's stealing gold or something?
That's a possibility. That doesn't have to be our first option.
What if we can sneak
You
in
want
and
me
steal
to
the
maim
gold
it?
back?
No. Maybe we can talk to it and convince it to leave.
Find a new place to live.
Isn't it an animal?
I don't know.
If it's an animal, I have a
I wonder
plan.
if it's good
If it's
eating.
not an animal, I don't.
I have a plan. We got this.
Woohoo! Okay, we keep going. Stealthfully.
yes. So after climbing several miles up through the dense mountain forest, you get close to a glade high above which 2 glaciers meet. This is called the Muggus Ridge. You can see an old alder tree on a rock ledge about 45 feet above your heads. It barely has any leaves, and on a forked branch, you can see a large nest made of brushwood and fir boughs. Far above that, a majestic dragon creature circles in the sky. It snarls loudly when it sees you. The dragon's scaly wings glisten in the sun and reflect dancing points of light onto the grass of the meadow upon which you stand.
Oh no.
I'll ignore the rest because the village didn't come with.
Nope.
This assumed they did, but I think you did a much better call. Stay home, farm turnips.
Please don't die.
Turnips are a very important
Don't-
crop.
Get eaten.
Yes, we support tuber farmers here.
That's right.
Local.
Yeah.
Right.
Buy local
Non-competitive clauses intact. Sorry, join
So are
us
you
for
going to
Torque
try to
Tuesday
talk
next
to it?
week.
Remember the range on your spell that you want to do.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm
Bear was
looking
easy.
at.
It was right there. This guy's...
Okay.
Yes.
So
you
who's
hide.
the best at sneaky sneaks?
You are.
Me.
Well, you could roll 3 20s and they could all roll 1. So
right.
I have an 8.
So I
you're
assume
really good too.
that the plan is
now, if
for
you
me
wanted to sneak,
attempt
you can try
to
to
sneak up
sneak
and
and not be
see
seen.
and look in the thing's nest. Just
You're
just
gonna,
to be
you
out of
can, but
character
you have to.
intelligent
You're gonna have
for
to
a
do a
minute.
climb check to get up there
right.
if you want to do that.
I am awesome at that too.
What
I
if
have an 8
you?
in climb too.
What if you hide with your bow and wait for it to get closer so you can ambush it? If we tell you to.
I will bow to the party wisdom at the moment.
And you can also
But if
wait
we
and see if it's an intelligent creature. I will call out to it, and you can sneak up into its nest and see what's up in
It will be done.
there.
Now remember, in this case, stealth will be a competitive
Okay.
roll.
I'm going to yell
So
out.
even if you only score QL 1, if I fail in my perception as a dragon, you're okay.
So
Or
it's
you
my
might roll
stealth
well.
versus your perception.
Yeah, so I will try to perceive as you're trying to sneak into that and you're trying to sneak or just remain hidden to do the ambush. Because if you're not seen, you get different bonuses for ambush.
So am I rolling my stealth first or climb? Probably
I
stealth.
do stealth first to get over to the tree, and then it'll just include your whole climb as you climb through the
I'm
thing.
going to stand a bit away from the tree and where they are. And
So you're going to try to lure it closer to talk to it?
yell, hello!
So Maddie can ruin the whole combat?
Okay.
Possibly. Right. Is it an animal?
Why am I? Oh,
Because I know what you're going to cast. Oh, sure, take everything out of my nest. I don't want it.
It only lasts for 6 minutes, though. So.
I know.
Then we got to do GFO.
So quality level 3
Okay.
for the stealth.
For stealth.
And you don't need to know the individual number or
No, you just tell me your,
Okay.
what was it, QL3?
yeah.
QL3. Gotcha. Well, that doesn't bode well for that red die. Okay.
Oh no.
What is Newt's?
Okay, so I have to spend one to get that one, okay?
mm-hmm.
And then that one's in the middle, and then that one's fine.
So in the middle, you'd have to spend 7 to get that down.
Which I can. I have, because I only had to spend one for the first one.
So 20, as long as there's not 2.
Yeah, you can, as long as you can mitigate it
spend
down, you're fine.
And you also have 3 fate points.
A
if you ever
QL3
want to
for my
roll
climb
something
as well.
to try and draw.
Okay.
But I'm okay, right?
You are. You're just using a lot of points, so your quality level's going to be lower.
Oh.
So you don't have to, but you will still have this option if you ever completely
Yes.
botch
So there
something
is
you
an
wanna
option like
cast.
here, like, well, I have to use all my points. I know this is competitive. I want to re-roll the 20, and you spend a fate point. You can roll all 3, one of them, whatever you want to re-roll, if you'd like.
It's just an option. I'm reminding you. You do you.
I don't.
So where are you at right now? QL1?
I probably think I'm good on awesome at
Okay.
Q1.
QL1?
QL1.
True to
Because I figure you guys are just, being all bold and bright out in the open, and there's multiple things going on to draw his attention. I'm not really worried about hiding.
Cool.
So what do you say to the do you speak dragon, or are you just going to kind of give them the common tongue?
I am
session.
going to speak in, the common tongue, Gorethi.
Yeah, Gorethi is
I have
common
Thorwalian. And I have Alani. I don't remember what that is.
from the south, the desert.
I also
More
have
of that
Tuda
area,
Media
the
if we
older
need it.
kingdoms to the south.
Okay. So, I will call out hello in 3 different languages.
I think.
And then note to self, I should learn
Might be-
Draconian.
I might be incorrect in that. It
But
also
you have
might
to
be
learn the
over
other
where,
one first, so you can read the lineage.
the Born Land?
Ew.
I think it's
but I
the
gotta
Born
read
Land.
that. I don't have to speak it. Okay.
Alani is the Born Land.
Okay.
Native, if I remember right.
So,
Correct us on the chat if I'm incorrect. I think it's the Born
yes,
Land.
those 3. I call out a hello. Will you speak with me?
Okay. So she says that. You stealth your way over, and you take up a position in the shade of a tree. What are you doing? Are you trying to hide or just stay back in the forest more?
staying. I'm gonna try and skirt around. So
The
like
clearing?
dragon. Yeah, well, the edge to maybe not be seen. Get a little closer.
Okay, so roll stealth so you're not seen
Buggers.
as you're flying through the trees.
I do not sing danger music to myself.
You should. Might help.
It doesn't.
Ooh. Two. That's over by a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a fate point and roll 2 bonuses. Much better.
Yeah, no kidding.
Still a QL1,
But you succeed this time.
but I succeed this time.
Okay. So you're using your stealth to fly your stick broom through the trees.
Mhm.
She gets about halfway around. The dragon starts to bank and come down towards you. Are you going to shoot when it gets closer, or are you waiting for somebody to yell, shoot it?
She told me to wait. Until...
Okay, very good. Swoops down,
Is it going to attack me?
banks away from you, heads
Okay.
towards its tree, and breathes on the Thorwall.
Oh no!
You can attempt to dodge this. If I'm
I would recommend
successful.
dodging.
I'm very successful with the 2.
Ooh.
Let's see.
You're probably
Dodge,
gonna
is
have
that
to-
a combat?
Dodge.
Oh,
It's up at the top.
It's on the
no,
first
it's
page.
First page.
It's on the combat page too, but
Okay. So 7.
7
sorry.
or less on the D20.
1d20.
You
Oh.
just need to roll
1 D20.
I gotcha. That would be a no.
Yeah, it's no.
There's
Can
no
I-
mitigating these unless you want to spend a fate to try to re-roll it.
Yeah, I think
Dodges are hard to do.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a massive amount of damage.
How do you feel about
Yeah,
your
I'll
eyebrows?
take it.
Okay. Yeah. Swoops down, looks like, oh, it's coming for you, and then it banks towards its nest and your friend. Just as it gets to the tree, you take 5 points.
Ow.
And it banks away again.
Yeah, that's
Life points.
If only we were closer.
Oh,
over here.
Who's closer?
So did it look more... Did it look intelligent? No. I like smart animal.
Do we have shiny things we can
Alright.
distract it with?
Is the, I mean, I do, but... Is the breath magical? Or is it just fire?
It's fire. I mean, how would you know if it's magical?
I don't know, because I have protection
Does
from
it
magic.
sparkle?
You have what?
I have protection from
Does
magic.
it come with fairy dust?
Always up?
No, but I can, like, cast it on myself.
Oh,
If it's
gotcha.
magical, then I would cast protection from magic. If it's not, then there's no point in it.
Seems like real fire.
Man, and that means...
Comes from its gullet. It's got a blah.
Yeah, when it opened its mouth, you heard this.
Okay, how are we gonna get it to land, guys?
Put something shiny on the ground.
Who needs it to land?
Where's
So-
that deer?
Shoot!
Okay, and
I know that you don't let go of the bow.
I would believe that
I
you would
have
just
shot
let
a
go
bow
of the
and arrow.
bow. Oh, crap, it breathed. So at this point, we will go into combat initiative, since you want to
It's a D6,
combat it now.
right?
So you take your base initiative number on the first page, under initiative, roll a d6 and add it to that.
Ooh.
Give me 1 second to find.
Go to find the dragon.
Thank you for joining us here at Iconic Productions. We're so glad you're here. If you have questions or comments, we are happy to respond.
Oh, you need a dry erase marker.
Back in the shot.
Mylan?
19. No. 19.
Canute.
16. You look pretty, but you
Torvald.
failed me.
17.
No, why am I first?
Why is
No,
there
you're
a
not.
whale?
Oh, okay.
What did I get? 14. Oh no, you got 19.
I'm like, wait a minute, your number was lower than mine.
Mylanita, you are the first to go.
So how far away
Does
from
Picard
me
attack?
is the dragon?
How far?
Mhm.
He's farther than 8 yards.
Well, I know, but can I get to him?
Yeah, since your stick, we looked this up before, can fly 50 miles an hour, you can haul stick across
I'll stick.
across the glade
Yes.
and attempt to cast your
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
same when you cast on the bear.
Placidity. Yep. Oh, it only affects mundane animals, so if it's a magical animal, I don't think it works. If that doesn't work, I have something else. But it's risky. I have to touch it. Uh-huh. It's fine, everything's fine.
We're gonna be fine.
It's, yeah.
Again, I don't really have anything for, flying beasts. I got things if they're on the ground with me.
I have a bird that can peck at it. That's about all I got for flying things.
Don't worry, I'll save you.
Torvald, you okay?
And
Well, we
I
won't know
imagine
until you
in my
cast
head,
it.
I think
Won't
that
know
until
I
hanging
cast
off the
it?
corner
Correct.
of my
Okay.
teeth would,
I
Make some
will
audible noise.
try it.
Oh, I have 2 javelins.
But it takes 2 actions, so I would have to start casting
start
it.
casting it, and then
Mhm.
next round. Okay, so that's what you're going to do,
Yep.
start casting it.
Yes.
Kind
I'm
of
gonna
building up
try and stay-
speed,
Mhm.
hugging a rail, left turn, left turn, oh, left
And
turn.
I was
She's-
gonna say 50 miles per hour in 6 seconds is still like.
That's
Yeah.
why I have really good body control and a really high flying score. I will attempt to have Pick poop in its eye. But I forget what his
I will
attack
give her
is.
kudos. She really uses her familiar. So many people get it. It's kind of just a decoration. Pick does its eyes, spies things. It has a poop attack. Thank you, Jen, for that.
Hey.
It's successful! So that's 1 charge of poop. I rolled these 4 this battle.
The dragon will attempt to dodge
or blink.
Oh.
with a 2.
Uh,
It hits it, but it doesn't hit it in the eye, which we've
Okay.
determined that's the only thing it does is blind
Yep.
things.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, I can
He's
imagine.
gonna scooch out of there. Well, I mean, it
believe
does
me,
disturb
blinded.
some
You don't want to be
people.
blinded in this game.
Get poop down.
Big
Yeah,
penalty.
blinding's bad.
So, Torvald, you are next. You're tied with the dragon, but you'll go before the
So
dragon.
how close is it?
Well, it came in to breathe at you, so if you want to attack, it's within your throw a javelin range. What are the range increments? of
Okay,
your
so
javelin?
I've 5, 25, 40.
It's within your middle range, the 25.
My middle.
Yep.
So,
So you know bonus. If it's close, that first range, you get a bonus.
okay.
Second one is 0, and then the other one is a -2.
So I just roll under whatever my range
Your
combat
range
is.
combat number, roll
So
under it.
14. I rolled
Yeah.
a 10, so
You succeed.
yeah.
Nice.
Hey.
Now, it's going to try to dodge. Normally, the characters take a -3. Beasts don't do that. So my dodge doesn't go down, but it's still a very low number. As
That's
it tries
rude.
to dodge. With a 14, it does not dodge. You strike it with your javelin.
Nice.
You
So
can roll
2d6 plus 2.
your damage.
Nice.
So 4 and 5, 9 plus 2 is 11.
-11.
It's
minus
dead.
its pro.
And I call the shot to the eye.
Guys, I have brass knuckles. If it comes down
It
to
scrapes along the muzzle, popping off the poop attack into the side.
There you go. Little bird poop to the eye.
So it screeches in pain as it banks away. For this round, it's going to fly around for this round, try to come back around, figure out what to do with your invaders.
Yeah. Payback.
Newt,
Yes.
are you going to try to shoot it?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Do I?
What
do
are
I
the
roll
range
one thing?
increments for your bow? should be much larger than the javelin. Oh, and the other thing is, because you were launching it, it was -2 off my dodge anyway. So my dodge instead of 7 was a 5.
20, 100, and 160, is that what you
Yeah,
mean?
so you're within the middle range, so no bonus or penalty
Good.
on your shot.
Okay.
And because it's mechanically launched, the dodge is at -4. Because it's much harder. It's coming at a much higher velocity.
Cool.
So I have a much lower chance.
Is my javelin stuck in it?
Yes.
It's
I have a
gonna-
second one.
It might
Ooh,
fall out
nice.
eventually, but right now it's stuck in. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 6.
Okay, you hit.
Yes.
I will attempt to dodge.
No.
Oh,
And then your bow does 1d6.
that's cocked.
Guys, the whale is 6.
Consult.
Oh, is that?
Oh, did you roll a 20?
I rolled a 20. I will confirm it.
Ooh.
Because it might have been a botch. It's not. No botch. I have to confirm the botch, too.
Well, I feel it's only fair that I use the raven then.
Yes. There you go.
12. Nice. Damage. Sir.
12?
That's what I said.
And I
You keep forgetting I'm awesome. Right?
Okay,
Something-
Bard.
That's a good number, right?
Bard the Archer here. Okay. Yanka, what would you like to do? You're next.
I have no idea. There's literally nothing I can do.
Wave something shiny.
Yeah, jump up and down and wave your arms.
Do you get it? Who was your father?
I mean,
Where do you come from?
where did you go? Where did you come from? I call you Cotton Eye Joe.
You can throw a dagger.
It's peeling away. The arrow buried deeply into its chest.
I'm gonna take off my snake necklace
You're gonna throw it at it.
and make it shine in the light.
Oh, you want to make it come back?
And say,
Does it look like it's retreating to... Oh, no, its nest is there.
And I'm going to kind of toss it onto like
Give
a
me...
rock nearby to get it to land.
Ooh, yes, please.
That's the goal. Very upset about this. If I have to
How
take off
high
any
up
more
is-
of my jewelry, I'm
How
going to
high
be
up
real
is this
mad.
nest that I climbed to?
It's about 45 feet up.
Say, you here?
So you kind of paused.
And what did I find in the nest?
Well, you weren't there. You were starting to climb up when it banked.
I
So you
didn't make it
stopped.
there.
Yeah, you haven't made it there yet.
Okay.
You
Stop
got toasted.
through. Yeah,
So
got
I'm
toasted.
about
Then
how
combat
high?
broke out.
How high am about? How
You
high?
were like maybe 10 feet. You just started
10
to climb, but
feet.
it
Okay.
came down on you. Mylan, it is your turn.
Okay, how far off the ground is it, and how far off the ground am I?
Probably 100 feet or so. As it's,
Actually-
breathed and banked up. You do notice it doesn't seem to be circling so much as heading for the mountains.
Okay, so it seems
It just
to
took
be...
20 points of damage.
Ooh.
Cool.
I can't see myself throwing my javelin from climbing position, so I probably drop down.
Sure, you can drop down. Wasn't
Need
that
to make
far
any kind of check for
at that
the
height? No.
drop.
If you were like at the top, then maybe, but if you were low enough, you just kind of like, oh, let me drop down.
Okay.
Combat took
So-
over. Drop.
If it is moving further away, I don't know that I want to pursue it. So does that just then mean my spell drops?
It's kind of struggling. The javelin falls out. The arrow on it got buried pretty deep.
I'm going to take out my necklace.
I'm going to hold. It's already running away. I don't need to tell it to run away anymore at this moment. So I guess I'll let this.
You're not going to chase it and try to heal it?
I don't have any healing spells. I don't even have treat
Rub some of your herbs in it?
it.
It feels like that might end badly.
I don't know what
By
you're talking
yourself?
about. It'll be great.
Just you and Picard.
And a giant
Never
dragon.
heard come again.
I will. Can I bank back to
Sure.
its nest?
Picard flies
So-
next to you.
And look at what
I
is
can
it?
track it. My poop is on his head.
It's a tracking beacon. I will have him follow at a safe distance to see where it goes, so he can come back and alert us if it's coming back. Like, safe distance!
Caw, caw.
And I will loop up and see if I can
Which
see what's in the nest.
You understand as you're heading back, he's taunting the dragons. Like, yeah, run away. Keep
my
going.
Gosh, no, why would you taunt the dragon?
he's-
What do I see in the nest?
Oh, you're just going to hover next to the nest now? It's here climbing up. She just comes and hovers next to it. It's like, you don't need to climb. What you find... Dun, dun, dun.
Do you need healing?
Healing?
Do you need healing?
No, I'm not using that sound effect for this game.
Do you want to climb back down and try to get some healing?
5, and then you have some protection.
I had it there in a second to
so
go.
Chainmail. So you're actually down
I
1.
stole it.
And to answer your question, we love the Dark Eye too. It has been on a rotation in the past, but for now, it is not currently on our docket. We are playing Torg and Fading Suns, which is coming to Kickstarter soon on Thursdays. So we do have some wonderful Ulisses Spiele games that are on our docket, and of course we invite you to stay tuned for our other games to see what announcements things may be happening. Wink, wink.
Things are happening? Tell me more, JD.
What
We
things
didn't
are
rehearse this.
happening?
I don't have them trained.
You find a shiny rock,
A shiny rock. Okay.
a single coin.
Okay. Do I find the
it's not the
silver
dragon.
cord?
You do not find a chest full of the missing tithe items at all.
Okay. Here is my working theory
I'm
so
going to
far.
tell us we should leave before it comes back.
As I put on my necklace again.
I thought we were.
You're welcome.
The
here we go.
blasted one
Broken
is
glass,
a shapeshifter.
a single gold ducat, a fine silver chain with a pendant made from rose quartz,
Ooh.
and a small phial filled with a clear liquid.
I will pick up all of those things. I'll leave the rock and the single coin and shiny rock. But the necklace piques my interest.
That's the only thing that looks. And they all. I mean, it's like bones.
Well, the silver chain is pretty.
Yes,
so-
but I'm saying
Oh,
most of it looks
everything
junk.
else is
That's the only
junk.
thing that
Okay.
would
Stolen.
be
Yeah.
Got it.
of worth at all.
Stolen goods.
Okay,
Our
so
goods
definitely
went
we'll
missing.
take the vial and
We
the
went. We talked
necklace
to everybody.
and leave the rest of it.
Okay.
Nobody seems to know what happened.
And
A dragon
It's
shows
phial.
up.
Phial.
And
Phial.
so we're
Kind of like Galadriel's phial.
Yes.
Oh, we can.
cool.
Not that it's that magical.
The dragon doesn't have anything, so somebody is actually stealing from the townspeople.
Perfect. Okay, I will fly back down and tell them there is what we're looking for is not here. So we need to get out of here before it comes back.
Okay, someone in town is a shapeshifter.
Wow, that rock had the really weird
What?
properties.
Unless it's in the nest.
Is that rock the same?
Does the rock look like the rock that was described in the chest?
No.
No.
I'm going to be honest, I
You
mostly wasn't
found
paying attention
A
yesterday.
little shiny rock.
Mm-hmm.
What they described is like
This
cantaloupe
big. Okay.
or a
Did
small
you see
child's
that
head.
shot?
Melon-sized.
Yes,
That was nice.
it's
Okay.
a rock.
Got it.
You
So
shot.
I
very
rifled
well.
through the nest. I just found this necklace and this file. That's it.
Okay, so somebody in town.
Yes. They're trying to
Okay.
pin it on a dragon to distract us from what's really going on.
Okay, I don't think it's the huntress.
So we just left the
'Cause
bad
money
guy
doesn't-
in town alone with all the people?
Yes.
I'm going to use my raven whistle and call Pick back.
He comes back.
Because I have a whistle.
Your Raven impressions are like spot on. Can you just play Manny's Familiar in like future
Sure.
games? You don't have to play a character, just play
He's got stats. I mean,
He's got some pretty great stats.
kind of like Gratch.
He's
Yes.
kind of squishy.
you tried.
Alright, so we're going back.
Yes.
And just a shout out, if you buy more Dark Eye products, there are more witches with other familiars like
Yes.
giant horned owls and
Toads.
lots of toads, lots of
Ugh.
Snakes.
neat familiars.
Mm-hmm.
So go back to town.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I won't make you make another roll unless you want to try to get a better roll for a
Can we get
Easy-
home before evening?
easier way if you'd like.
You know,
but
like
you
in
know the
3
way
hours
back.
instead of 7.
Oh,
If you'd like, you have to. You don't have to if you don't want to.
to roll?
Yes, you can take the same path you took and get back to town fine, or you can try to roll if you want to get a better roll.
Oh, yeah, I'm
So it
totally
doesn't
rolling
take you-
again.
Get home faster.
I mean, taking
I mean, not
the
home,
same route
but-
is boring.
There you go. She could always botch it, and you could end up in Puerto Rico.
I didn't botch it, I'm sure.
So you're looking for orienteering.
Right, I am doing that. And
You
That-
found a
that is
shortcut.
fine.
That's
Sorry.
exactly what has just happened.
And then I look at that one,
Mm-hmm.
and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look at that one, and that one's probably not fine, but I have plenty of points for that.
So you're left with 4.
4. I'm left with. Does that mean I have a?
That's QL2.
Two.
It takes you half the time to get back.
Thank goodness.
I'm preening the entire way. Just slayed the beast, protected the damsels, and got him home before curfew.
You are 16.
Going on 17.
Curfew to you.
So
Non-existent.
is a single one a botch?
No, you need 2 20s to be a botch.
Or actually, that's a okay. So
Or 2
I
1s
got
to
a
be.
one.
I got a single
Yeah,
one.
2 of them.
So
2 ones.
I just rolled my orienteering. I'm assuming is what
Yes. Yeah.
I probably even spotted a better
It
route.
could be like, oh no.
And so she's all pruning it. I'm like, we could've gone
Torvald
that
takes
way.
his own route back and is waiting for you.
Yeah.
Oh, then I
I
got
follow. I silently just bankrupt. Wait, see there, Newt.
I don't notice.
There you go.
Too busy. Never mind.
Your route was much more interesting.
Mhm. So, who haven't we talked to in town? I want to question. the priest.
When you hit
Does that say
town,
how-
where do you go first?
priest.
The
The blessed
The
one.
blessed one.
Hal Fortress. I was going to direct you there anyway. She wants to talk to you and get your update on what's going on. So you go to the chapel.
Mm-hmm.
The door's shut.
Mm-hmm. Newt.
I
Don't pick it.
assume I was able to retrieve my javelin.
Yeah,
You're
you
there
could go
first,
retrieve
so
it before you left.
technically
That's
you
fine.
can do whatever you want, while I grandiosely make my entrance, telling everyone, "Don't worry, everyone. I have bested the beast, protected
Huzzah!
the
Huzzah!
damsels."
They want to buy you drinks at the
Yeah, they do.
grain room.
Gratitude.
While you go talk to the blessed one.
You mean the beast whose blood is on my javelin?
Oh, they want to buy you drinks too. Torvald!
Still talking to the blessed
Yep,
one.
going to talk to the blessed one.
So
This is gonna go well.
they go to the
This is
tap
really
room,
quite isn't the bed
No.
at all.
It's fine.
and you guys,
I'm not going to try and
you knock. It takes a little while, and you hear locks turning this time, and yes, you have an update. Come in, come in.
Yeah, what's with all the locks?
Well, after what happened,
Have them earlier.
did you recommend? It's not like a lock in the door. It's like a hasty.
Uh-huh.
Somebody put like a chain around the handles and put a lock on it.
I'm going to
Do
be
you have something new here that you're protecting?
No, but I can't have them desecrating the temple if that's what's going on.
But they haven't desecrated the temple.
They stole the tithe chest.
Right, out of your cupboard.
Yes,
They never
which is
touched the temple.
well. There's the shrine outside the building that she lives in. Where
Yeah.
the stuff is in.
Yeah, the
That's
shrine's okay.
that's the door that was locked.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Okay.
Perception check.
Can I start casting gaze into the mind?
You can. You do know it's not
Polite.
polite for the common to read Torvald or people in the tap room. It's not polite to do that to a blessed one or a mage. Is a big no-no if you get caught.
Just don't get
Okay.
caught.
Just make sure you understand it. Doesn't mean you can't do it. You can do whatever.
She is up to something and I want to know. Becca said I should do it.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I can
Well,
empathy
Well, it takes
this.
4 actions.
Okay, so you
it
start
takes a while.
casting
Yeah, I
it
start.
surreptitiously.
And I will keep
Fortunately
talking to her.
for Mylanhita, witches aren't like mages. Mages have to be quite, I'm casting a spell. Witches and elves kind of just do stuff and spells go off, so you can be sneaky about it, or more sneaky. Or you can kind of cut out visual and talking and just take a penalty to casting too.
Okay.
You can do that.
I will keep talking to the Blessed One, and I want to
So you're in on this. Trying to distract her?
do an... I don't know what she's doing.
Oh, okay.
Melinda never told me she was going to see into
Oh, okay.
gaze into
Gotcha.
the mind, and I'm still talking to her. So
Yes,
I'm
so
still
she wants,
talking to her. I don't think I'm in on it.
Yes, come sit, and she wants you to sit in the office. She pulls out
Highly
mismatched chairs.
aware of what is going
Very unaware.
on.
So
I mean, I could tell you and you still wouldn't know.
I am arrogant. That is one of my disadvantages. So I am just soaking in the.
Oh, you partied with them last night, drank them under the table. You're very much the local hero. So.
Yay! Someone has to follow.
So you're at the tap room.
Yep.
You are going to sit down and talk with
Yes.
Preyonde.
Yes.
Give her an update on what's going on.
Yes.
You're starting to cast, which will take several actions, which we're not in combat, so we're going a lot quicker.
Mm-hmm.
So right about now is we'll take a break,
Mm-hmm.
quick 10-minute break. When we come back, we'll find out what Melinda finds out, or if she gets caught, you'll update. And if you guys want to partake, we'll have some more carousing in the tap room.
Hey.
Be right back. Welcome back to the Dark Eye. We will pick up where we left off, where Melinda is going to try to gaze into the mind of the Blessed One of Preos
It's fine. Everything's fine.
while you are questioning her.
And talking, yes.
Yes, she wants updates. What did you find? Did the dragon? I heard the dragon stole everything.
We have found a whole lot of nothing. No one we've talked to seems to know anything. The dragon didn't have anything. People have seen things in the night, dark shadows, people walking by who seem odd or different. I don't suppose
Very
you,
disappointing.
as a Blessed One of Preos, know any illumination spells? Any see through the hidden?
No, I will admit I'm quite limited in my spell abilities.
Why? I mean, you shouldn't be. Are you okay?
I'm okay. It just
Are you sick?
didn't go in that direction with my studies.
What direction did you go in? I'm sorry, Mark, you really needed to, read this thoroughly.
She didn't have. She just doesn't have.
Magic.
She's not like your Blessed One of Rhonda who charges into battle
Right.
kind of stuff. So what did you get on your roll?
QL2.
QL2.
Which...
What page is Gaze into the Mind?
It is 291.
Do a quick check.
They can do a perception check with a
Oh. I don't have to look.
penalty equal to mind quality level. So it'd be a perception with a penalty of 2.
Perception with penalty. Gotta love that. And the way penalties work in this game, it's not just a 2 off my roll. It actually lowers the statistics that I have to, my abilities that I have to roll against by 2.
And it says it's modified by spirit, but I don't know what that means.
Her spirit will modify your roll.
Okay.
Let me flip back to
All right.
her. Haha. Her spirit is 1.
Okay, I'm
So
still
you would take a
successful.
penalty of 1 on your rolls.
Still successful.
And
He
her
rolled us.
it's perception?
Mm-hmm.
Is reception super low?
Let's hope the dice tell a story. Perception.
Okay.
Oh,
Because
they will.
after you're done.
One way or another.
As you're
I'm
talking,
gonna
she
attempt-
casts a spell, so we'll...
Okay.
And it's a penalty of what's your QL?
2.
Ooh.
Wow.
I don't know what that means, just like the rest of you.
Well, let's see. The first roll was a 16, and then I had to get an 11 modified. And oh my. Yeah. So. Gaze away, my Linda.
Okay. You can see what the target is thinking at the moment, but cannot search through memories. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, so kind of just want to see...
Popping through her head as you're briefing her that you haven't found anything.
Does she have any ideas?
Some despair. No, and you're asking, like, who? And there's...
Mm-hmm.
You say,
there's things moving in the night.
And the night, just you catch a flash of just this like a shadow that she's imagining what it would be, kind of monstrous, shrouded. Not that you get that description, but as you explain it to her, that's what's popping into her head.
Right.
She's kind of thinking of ruin. The town is going to heck in a handbasket. And she doesn't know what to do.
Well, then I'm going to ask for divine guidance out at the shrine.
Okay, I will drop it then. I'm essentially just trying to see, is she trying to deceive us? Because both of us have tried to figure out what's going on.
Yes, no, it doesn't seem like she's deceiving us. She seems upset and doesn't know who could do this. And you talk about shapes in the night. She doesn't think about any of the villagers.
She thinks so.
Nightmares. Oh,
okay.
This thing is stalking us. And what is wrong? And I failed. You picture her talking to another clergy member, and her head's bowed, and you can,
Got it.
like
Okay.
she's ashamed. She's failed in her post.
All right. I would like to ask for divine guidance from Hisinde.
Okay. Before you leave to go out.
And whether or not that's...
I'm
trying to
disappointed
decide if
nothing could
that's
be found,
fear.
but... And do you think you could be at morning service? It would help bolster the spirits of the village if you could.
Sure. We'll be there
Yeah.
in the morning.
Wonderful.
Bolstering the spirits.
Wonderful. You are in a different way. In a more
Earthy.
earthy.
Rooted. Deeply rooted.
Yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for doing this. We will find it. We will find it. As you leave, she's just talking to herself.
Okay, when we get outside, I'm going to be like, so it's hard to read her mind? She's on the level.
I'm appalled that you would try to do such a thing, but it is good to know that I can trust another
I'm
blessed one.
really surprised that I did it.
Which means she can read your mind.
Yes. I'm sure
I've never
you-
tried to.
As I say, if you have, I would be fascinated to know what you see.
One big
Numbers.
Encyclopedia Britannica. And you flip to M. Look, there's me.
No, I don't normally try and do that, but we're not getting anywhere, and so we circle back to her. I wanted to see if the deception started there, so it doesn't appear to. Either that or she's really good at
So what?
masking
This is
her
a spell,
emotions.
not just. There's in to help me. There's an actual
It's a liturgical chant
liturgical chant,
on 326.
which is Blessed One spell. 326.
Just imagining.
Are you gonna join her? 326.
Yeah, divine guidance. Liturgical chant helps blessed ones find a nearby item that can help solve a problem, provided such an item exists.
Do you like Betty White chant? Do you mutter to yourself?
Oh, I mutter.
She has a chant.
The proposal?
Have you ever seen the proposal? Oh, kind of funny.
You're in for some gold. Watch it.
I'll bring it next week.
Yeah, provided such an item exists, and I'm well aware that there is a possibility that nothing does. But
Okay.
I would like to go to so I set out at the shrine, but the more that I think about it, nothing really happened at the shrine. It happened at
Seems to
her
happen
house.
Which is pretty close. I mean, there's a shrine outside. She
Right.
lives like right behind it.
But
Right,
If you're
I would.
talking to me, I'll say at least 2 of the stories have mentioned the blacksmith. So
we
maybe
go
we should
see him?
go. Yeah,
And I will do divine. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do some divine guidance there. Will you talk to him?
sure. Okay. His name Rothgar.
We'll go to Robosh.
Robash. Or Rothgar.
Close enough.
Robash.
His name is Francesco.
No.
How exciting! I like Francesco.
He's great.
What about me?
Right
Becca
now,
likes
you're
Francesco.
being. People are praising you and want to hear again
You may
how you made that. How did you make that shot again?
Well,
I think we should have a competition. Strength of strength.
Yes.
such mundane things.
There is
when
a
stories...
target board in the inn where people usually throw daggers. Or dex space.
Do it.
It's less about strength and more about the application of skill, really, that made that shot for me
Oh, I have skill too.
when yours failed. And,
Lay him out and measure him.
failed to stick to the point, if you know what I mean. Unlike somebody's. Oh, beer is awful. I mean, a fine brew. Innkeep, barkeep, is this...
It's a lady.
Right,
This
lady.
Remember Granilda, the innkeep.
Right, but
And
she
you get-
doesn't like me.
+1 to all of your
She
things
just
for
kind of-
flirting.
Oh, I do?
Mm-hmm. If you're flirting, all your stats go up by 1.
Nice.
Remember what last week was brought out? We kind of threw that extra +1 if you're flirting or a woman is watching you. You get a bonus. Because you're a show off.
Just so you know, there are no other women in the inn right now, or in the tavern
Yeah.
right now.
All the men are drinking. All the women are working, providing.
Per usual.
As it is. Even in the inn, the women there are working. They're cooking and serving drinks.
Well, but they're still able to hear
They're not
the
paying any
stories.
attention.
Yes, the
of
stories
my prowess.
will spread. They will.
Right. Naturally. So, I mean, if you really want to waste time like that, but, whatever.
Do it!
I mean, so good.
If you guys want to have your competition, you can throw daggers at this target board. There's even some throwing ones there already, unless you have your own special set.
Now, does it take training to throw?
It would be your throw weapon skill.
It's just a
So on
generic
top,
throw weapon.
where you have in the upper area where it says throw weapon skill,
Gotcha.
since you're not throwing your javelin,
It's that number.
it'll be that number. The
Okay.
I don't
CSR.
have a
the
number
total
in thrown
ATRC
weapons.
in that column.
What is your
Do you have one in deck?
dex?
It'll be thrown weapons, which is the third one up from the bottom.
I don't have one there.
So
In
it's gonna
fact,
be
there
dex.
is a
Thrown
black
weapons.
box.
Everything starts
Yeah,
at
you don't
6
have
minimum.
anything, so it'd be a 6 for you.
And then what's your dex?
15.
So for every 3 points above 8 full is another bonus. So 10?
So I have to roll under 10 is what you're saying.
Yep, 10 or less, you'd hit your target.
So,
So you
But
really
she
good with your
also-
bow?
She also has the precise shot combat ability. Would that help in this?
If you want to... Precise shot does more damage. You actually take a penalty on your
Oh,
shot
okay,
to do
never
more
mind.
damage.
I thought it would help her shot. Never
Yeah,
mind.
no.
so I have
Uh-uh.
so I have an ATRC of 14 and Dex of 10.
We love you.
So
too,
how did you
JD.
say this worked?
The
Your
thrown
commitment
weapons,
is
your
just
dex
Yeah.
is
On par.
My Dex is 10.
10. But then... What, you have a bonus in thrown weapons?
His thrown weapons is 14. You're good.
Yeah, so you
You're at
put, you
14.
put points in it.
So you
Yeah,
were doing...
you-
So you're
Okay.
good. She
Spend
didn't have any
stuff.
points in throwing
Oh,
weapons.
okay.
It's okay.
She has points
You
in
were
bow,
16.
so she's
I
really
also
good with the
have the
bow.
quick draw
9.
skill, so I'm going to do in succession.
Yeah, so you can
You
go.
would totally take this challenge.
So if you guys just want to roll off to see who throws better, we'll do 3 rolls, 3 daggers basically, and you can see who wins. For you others who walk in, you enter Robosh's smithy through the
Oh, can we
open
gamble?
double door.
Oh.
The heat of the furnace greets you inside. Robosh, son of Boromox, is working on a fierce-looking blade of glowing metal on his anvil. At first, he does not notice you. Do you address him?
What's the
He's
glowing?
like,
I'll say
right.
Robosh.
You know, just to pull it out of the fire and it's glowing red.
Right. Okay.
Sir.
Ah! He puts away his work and asks you to join him in the other room for a private conversation. Puts it down. Like
Okay.
out of the burning
Oh,
where
okay.
this is, come to
Got
the
it.
side here.
Got it. So
Even though you've only just met Robosh, you can tell he looks like a shadow of his former self. He has deep circles under his eyes, which look perpetually bloodshot. You notice that he is shaking and beads of sweat are visible on his brow. Ka robasham horatum angrashi, he says. Glad you are dealing with this. I'll eat my beard if there's nothing strange going on. I say to you, this is the fault of dragon spawn everywhere. They're everywhere. If only we weren't so tired all the time. Always tired.
I have so many things to say to you. First of all, it is not the dragon. Second of all, you don't have to eat your beard. Something fishy is going on. Third of all, can I, as a blessed one of Hisinde, seek some wisdom here in your forge?
Yes, Ingram is strong here.
I'm going to do a chant. Don't mind me.
Yes.
All right, let's see.
So you say you're tired. Have you been sleeping well?
No, not at all.
Why not? Just
I don't know.
insomnia, terrible dreams.
Huh. Okay.
Visitors in the night.
I do have dreams.
What do you dream of?
But dwarves don't have dreams.
Well, apparently you're different. You're special.
I don't normally have dreams.
But what have you been dreaming of? Dark things. Gold. Have you been dreaming of gold?
Falling stars.
Falling stars. Ooh. Did you handle the lump of metal that fell from the sky?
What lump of metal?
Okay, never mind. What do you dream of?
Moment!
Can you please sample your chant for us?
The chat has the chat has a great suggestion for that.
Oh, do they? I don't know that I want to know. I'm sorry. I don't trust you guys. What is it?
What do they recommend?
Okay, repeat after me. Ola.
Hola.
No, owa.
Oh, wow.
Tagu.
Don't do it.
Why don't you finish it for me?
Owa Tagu Sayang. It's a very famous chant. You just keep singing it faster.
I got it.
Gotta keep singing it faster. He dreams of
Electric sheep.
the forest in the light of the moon. He's had terrified face of a little girl.
So he has been possessed.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that? Because if he's dreaming about walking past a terrified girl. Why? Because he wasn't in his right mind when he did so he's dreaming.
Terrified. Anything else?
Images of gold being cast.
Cast where?
Cast into. Excuse me.
Sorry.
You are chanting.
You're chanting.
Interrogation.
You're trying to get the book of knowledge into your head.
To back up. What was cast?
He does not remember. These are just
Shame.
little scraps.
Can I start looking around his forge to see if he has any goldsmithing materials? If it looks like he has been smelting or shaping gold here.
You can give me a perception, and do you have any kind of craft?
Ooh, I have woodworking.
Not the same. Metalworking? Any kind of metalworking skill?
I do not.
And we won't forfeit that skill and give you a bonus for it.
Okay, mine. Perception.
What did you get on your
I can use fate point to increase the quality level, right?
You can.
Then quality level 2. I only have 3 points in it.
Okay. That is something you can spend a fate point on. Quality level 2.
No, that was terrible.
I'll get back to you. Thinking about what could be useful for you.
I botched it. Not botched. I just
failed.
didn't. I failed.
You failed. You look around. You've seen smithies. It looks like a smithy. You're not really that familiar with metalworking. If this is a wood shop, you knew, yep, that carving knife is to make ravens.
Yeah. That makes birds.
But you don't know.
Okay.
Your throw off, did you guys?
Yeah, Got all...
First roll. What was it?
Just so you know, the chat says that the crowd is chanting for Newt.
Newt. Now, is it Newt or Nut? Nut.
Well, I assume
Good
they
Newt.
haven't seen it written.
That's true. They haven't.
Let's see. So, it's thrown weapons. Oh, yeah. So,
I don't have to learn Dwarven.
I mean, are we...
I can decipher text.
Succeeded on all three. Do we
Knew I
need
was
to beat it by a
thinking
certain amount? Or...
You just have to beat it. So all three of yours are junk.
Yeah.
Did you get 3 successes or not?
No. I got 1 success.
You give the spend a fate point and re-roll those other 2.
Okay. That is something I would actually waste a fate point on, which I feel
Not waste.
so
No.
bad in my
Spend.
soul.
No, spend. They're there to be spent.
Besides, it's the last night.
JD likes to be, practical. Okay, so that is 2 successes.
There you go.
So on your first throw, thunk.
A lady walks
And
by.
Torvald,
Bye.
all bullseyes.
Hey.
How you doing?
How you doing? You gotta put that. How you doing?
That's right, I'm old. I mean mature.
There you go. I like it. Mature.
Seasoned.
Newt hasn't quite figured out the difference yet. So.
Hey, 2 out of 3's not bad.
Are you kidding? That's amazing. For how low you had to roll, yes.
So you don't see anything that I'd like, oh, look, here's some gold left in this crucible that was, nothing that you see stands out gold.
Okay.
QL2.
Best part about it is I know you're actually enjoying that a lot.
It's true.
So are you just walking around the forge,
Mhm.
taking a seat, kneeling? I don't know what the
Dancing,
rituals of Hysinde.
popping and locking.
Do you look into your book of prayers and just pray to Hysinde?
Not popping and locking. Yes. I mean, I have my book,
Okay.
and but it's not open. Well, I have several books. One book will never be pulled out of my backpack.
What book is that?
Is that your toilet paper book?
Oh, yes. Another adventure.
Different adventure.
Well, that's what they're for, right?
They're looking.
You touched my books.
You're being hunted now if you've got that book.
And yeah, just my liturgical book, my book of blessings, and I'm holding it and asking.
So what's
Hysinde-
on? Describe your book. Does it have maybe
Yeah,
a
what
picture
does
of
it look like?
Hysinde? Or...
No, it is leather bound. It is thick and hefty.
Does it have a good girth?
It does. The girth is good. Like you get a good grip on it. There is a symbol. There is the Hysinde symbol of the snake stamped into the leather.
So you're just staring at your book?
I have my eyes closed and I'm holding my book and I'm asking her to bless me, and whether or not that means the book will open to where I need it to, or if I will hear like a slithering sound over where I need to go, or a hiss.
Used to be
Have
parcel tone.
you
I can decipher it.
have you written down everything in this town?
Oh.
People and all that?
Yes.
Okay.
I
She's the
have.
lineage of most of the town. Plus
I-
the graveyard.
You
have
open the book,
a lot. Okay.
pages go,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
opens to a page, and standing out is Robash, son of Arabax. That name.
Okay, but why?
Well, when you come out of it, I'll tell you. I will ask him.
Okay, that's what you hear.
To get-
But why?
I'll ask him. I'm interested in buying some weapons, and I'll show him. I'm kind of lacking. Do you have anything?
I could make one later. I'm behind in my work.
Okay. Do you have anything to drink? I'm a little parched. I just wanted to get him to leave the room.
Yeah, he goes over to just like an open bucket that
Ugh.
takes a ladle.
You know that's his cooling bucket.
I think it's gone. The tickle's gone. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I don't need any extra.
He just hangs it back on the edge of the barrel.
Okay. I'm gonna.
It's okay. All the metal slag kind of settles to the bottom anyway, so
Right.
you skim off the
I'm
top.
sure it doesn't play for the water at all.
Everybody needs more iron. So
So what do you want to do?
right. I just want him to step away so I can, talk to my compatriot. That's why.
Oh,
We won't bother you if you need to get back to your work.
I'm behind. He looks very tired, very worn down.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice he has a bandage on his arm.
What happened to your arm?
I cut myself.
Cut
Damn
yourself
thing
doing
won't
what?
heal.
Ooh. Can I look at it and see if there's
Sure.
poison or something in it?
Say I can treat wounds. You're hurt?
Yes.
Yes, he looks. He's got a cut on his arm.
I can help treat that.
Let me know if there's poison.
Will do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, does anybody want to try to do a treat check?
Yeah, I
Or
can
you're
do
just gonna
treat
do-
wounds.
Okay.
Does that work?
I mean, it's one of the things you can do. Yeah, you can treat wounds.
Okay. I mean, I got quality level 1.
You also have treat soul.
I don't have treat
I have treat soul.
Do you have treat soul? You do treat
I
soul.
do.
Soul. I'll do treat wounds.
QL1. Because I had to drop it down one. The QL1 on treat soul.
Treat wounds.
Mm-hmm. QL1.
Both QO ones.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives him 1 extra when he takes a recovery.
I think so.
When he takes his
Mm-hmm.
it's not recovery.
But rest.
When he takes his rest period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But also from it, when you go to treat his wound, he says he got cut and it won't heal.
Mm-hmm.
You unwrap the bandage, look at it. And it's almost like he's got more than one cut. Like it should have healed,
Mm-hmm.
but it looks very fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And in treating his soul, you're not sure what's wrong with him, but he really needs to sleep. If he can somehow sleep.
What if
Oh, do I have some herbs that would help knock him out?
minor protection blessing?
Okay. What if I drug him, you protect him?
We should probably get Newton Torvald.
Yeah.
Do you want to prepare a draft for him, and I will go get the other 2, and then I'll come back?
I'll pull out some herbs.
Because there's an H in it.
I did it just for you. And start making up a poultice of some kind to help him sleep. So, and if he doesn't want it, I'm just dumping it in his water bucket.
No, it would be great. If
Okay.
anything to help me sleep.
Okay.
As soon as I catch up, I will make you a weapon.
Perfect.
Anything you want.
Beautiful. But first, we're going to get you some sleep so you can work faster.
I will go. Oh, Torvald. Oh, how are you doing?
I'm
You good?
fine. Let me just do this one last signature.
Okay.
Or,
Okay. We need you
They look at it like,
and you.
upside down Y?
Um,
It's crooked X?
we think there's something wrong with Robosh, the dwarf.
Oh.
So we're going to go and hang out at his forge and hopefully help him sleep. And protect him.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Or you could stay here and renege on your, ability to protect Melanhida and I.
Also, with your treat soul,
Yes.
found another note. He somehow knows that he saw Lana, the little girl, and scared her, but he doesn't know why he was out at night.
Okay. Okay.
Do I have to go in the forge? Because, all that metal's kind of unlucky. Like, it collects. Like, can I just sit outside? Do you mind? It's
That's fine. That's fine.
my hair
You're
gets all
better
lanky.
further away anyway. Okay. Yeah, just come on.
Okay. Do the forge! I start boiling some water so it's like a tea for him to drink.
Picard stands on the roof looking down at you.
What are you doing? If you like, he can begin cursing you.
He cocks his head contemplatively. Should I poop on him? Maybe when I fly off.
Your choices are eat gravel or paralyzed tongue. One, everything
Which is
you
very
put in your
similar,
mouth
just-
turns to gravel.
When you can't talk and when you...
But how will I work on my, battle chant or battle cry if I can't talk?
Well, then eat gravel.
Curses are fun
Which
with
is
witches.
basically everything we've done since we got to this podunk town. Pretty much.
So what do you get them to help you do what?
So I just want him inside. Him can stay outside. And
I'm hiding.
I would like
The
to...
mere commingling and hanging out with Newt has lowered your intelligence. You stay
it
outside now. Sit.
It has not lowered my intelligence. Newt, you have to leave.
I have a wound sewing kit if you need it.
Okay.
A what?
She would, but she can't stand the sight of blood.
Wound. Okay. I thought you were
the minor
offering
protection
to
blessing.
close up her wound.
This protection blessing can ward off unholy creatures. And so I recognize... in this case, it's not so much that I want to create... Like, the design of it is to... during the middle of combat, keep things away. It's less about combat and keeping things away as much as it's... I want to cast it around Robosh while he sleeps to see if anything attempts to enter in or escape from, like see if it's originated from him or from outside of him. Whatever's about to happen next, if that makes sense.
So you do more of a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Rituals are different than their normal chants.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot longer, but other things can happen with it.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to try to do...
Would like to try to do a protection ritual.
Okay. So you want to wait till it's maybe evening when you should be going to bed?
Yes.
Say, okay, I'm going to cast
Yes.
protection and help you sleep and explain whatever you want to do.
I figure it's
Gives you
about,
time
like,
to
5 p.m.
prepare
here,
for it
so.
and draw
Mhm.
holy symbols.
Around
And I'll
the
boil
house.
it down into like a real, like I'll reduce it to like a syrup.
So what kind of herbs are you using?
The ones that I know to help with sleep. Because I never looked
You are
at
from
herbs.
Mariskan, yes?
Yes.
Wolfsbane.
No, there's just certain things that grow in Mariskan only.
Yeah.
So you just want something that'll help him sleep.
I never looked up herbs because I never got
Okay.
to that point. But I have 2.5 pounds of herbs
herb,
in my
okay.
bag. So I figured I have a broad spectrum.
Yes. You have probably something that you think would help him
Yeah.
sleep some.
Just get him, like essentially melatonin, like help him get to sleep. Maybe not keep him, but help him.
Okay. He agrees if you wait till he
Of course.
works the rest of the day on this stuff.
I was going to say, it took us half the day to get to the dragon. It took us half
Less
of
time.
that
Yeah.
to get back.
So that's 3/4
It was about
of a day.
3-ish.
Yeah, it's not
So
very
it's
long.
about 5.
It's a few hours
Yeah.
till he's ready to retire.
I gotta spend the time.
And you'll spend that
preparing.
time preparing the ritual.
Mhm.
He lives like right next to the forge. Is his little bedroom area. You
Mhm.
can prepare for that.
I've never done any metalworking, but I have done woodworking. Is there anything I could help you with?
He can probably have some stuff, some wooden handles on some tools. He doesn't seem to be making like weapons and armor. He does farming
Right, it's
implements.
blacksmith.
I have to fix this plow. You can maybe
Right.
fix the wooden handle that cracked as I reshape,
The
the
blade.
plowshare part of it. Yeah. And he would appreciate that. So you work, do that stuff, prepare your ritual, and
Ooh, that's a
give him
botch.
some.
Like a real box?
Well, I mean,
that's
do I have to
220s.
confirm that, don't
It's
I?
if it's 220s on that, you.
I think the other one was an 8 before it.
Oh,
So you had
get it out of the
220s
way.
on
I
your
did
roll.
have 2 20s.
Consult the Book of Botch.
For woodworking.
Book of Botch.
Oh, we're going right to the combat.
I was say, do you stab yourself in the thigh?
Ow. How many fingers do you need?
We're only 2d6s.
Who are you glad is not inside right now? Or who do you
A
wish
1 and a
was?
3.
Something insulting in
So,
his general
4.
direction and by association
The
yours.
knife that you're using,
Oh no.
I don't understand.
Me neither.
you're like
Trying to be
you're just
witty.
trying to like carve the handle on this plow, and you bite too deeply and snap the blade. He doesn't seem to notice. He's pounding on metal, but the knife you used to carve wooden handles for things, you broke.
Oh no.
Hmm.
At least you didn't break yourself.
Weapon damage on the botch table.
Gotcha.
So
Go to sleep.
There-
Go to
I have
sleep
rolled
now.
for my stealthy stealth to hide outside in the shadows.
okay, so it becomes evening. You give him this drink. He drinks it reluctantly, but he'll drink it.
Sorry, it tastes bad.
It's not that bad. And you cast your ritual
Mhm.
and have him. Okay, so now what do you do? He lays down and he's kind of laying there.
Watch and wait.
He seems to fall asleep.
Yep, watch and wait. How many KP would that be? The ritual, the rite, or not the ritual, the liturgical chant is 8.
We'll say 8.
Okay.
Yeah, just watching and waiting.
You gonna sit here all night? You can't
After
recover
All
any
night long.
after a
KPs for that.
few hours, I'm aware.
I mean,
I'll-
we could tag out. We could do watches.
You got
Um,
Newt here to watch. Well, you told him to watch, but when you look out the door, would you roll on your stealth?
I think I got a QL1 if I am comprehending how this works now.
Yes.
I believe in you.
hey.
Yes, we have 1 to 3 points left.
Yes.
Yeah,
I,
use a bunch.
well, I only had to use some on one, but I had over what I needed, or under what I needed by a lot on the first one. Do I
That
get
doesn't
points
matter.
back?
You don't get
No.
points for that.
Okay, no.
It's just the only ones that
Right.
are over.
Yes.
So, sorry.
QL1.
But he's not there by the door unless you try to look harder for him.
No, I won't look harder.
But he's not there. He's probably back in the tap room.
At some
How you
point,
assume that she's going to
I'm just trying
assume
to-
my incompetence.
Just
if there's several hours, I will attempt to see magic.
Odom Arcanum?
No,
Oh, no, what's
see
your-
magic.
oh, you have see magic. The mages have Odom Arcanum.
Yeah, so witches.
Blessed ones.
Literally,
See
yes.
magic?
See magic.
Okay.
No fancy words over here.
You can cast it. Spend the KPs.
Now, can I also eventually roll for a perception check? Because obviously I'm watching
Yes.
the village and unusual activity and trying to spot the things that people have been reporting.
Without even rolling, you'll see people early evening go into the tap room. They leave. You're going to sit there all night.
Yeah, at this point we need to figure out for ourselves
Okay.
what's rumor and what's not.
Mhm.
Okay.
I rolled to see if I was going to make that intelligent decision before we started throwing knives.
There you go.
I got a QL2 on it,
QL2.
which
seems to have
means
A protective ward over him.
yes. So The Blessed One can examine only one creature or object. Blessed One gains knowledge or bonuses based on the QL. QL1 is their magic present. QL2, maximum QL for the magical analysis check increases by 1.
Yeah,
It has
do a
magic
different
analysis
spell.
skill. If you want to do more stuff, that's two things.
Which one's a magical analysis skill?
You have
I
to
was
take
looking
it.
for that.
You have to take it.
It's a special ability. Because I run into this. That's why I never cast Odom Arcanum, because I'm like, I don't have the skills.
I have
Basically,
so many skills.
It
Can I
will
just
tell
do a
you
knowledge skill?
it's magical, but you can't delve into
Right,
what
I
it does without magic analysis.
Yeah.
A little
Can I do
confusing.
magical
on that.
lore?
You can tell. He has a magic barrier around him. It is still standing.
But magical
Cast by a
analysis.
powerful blessed one of Hesinde.
So while she does that, do you want to take
But
turns
magical
doing
analysis is something I have to have in order to learn
But
anything else.
Robosh is not magical at all.
Okay, thank you.
watches? He's not magical.
That's what I was looking for. I was like, great, congratulations. I know. There's an aura there.
Do you want to do shifts so we can at least
Yes.
sleep a little bit? Okay, so while she's doing that, I will sleep for a little bit and then we'll switch.
Sleep back in your room?
No, in here.
In here.
Mm-hmm.
On the
Curl up
floor?
on the floor, yeah.
Okay.
I have a cloak I make a pillow.
That's fine. That's fine.
So she can kick me if needed.
It's plenty warm.
It is the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Almost ready for the change of the season.
Well, the forge stays lit all night. You can't. let
Yeah,
that
but it's
burn
it's
down.
still dim because it's banked and low. Yeah, you probably won't let it go out because it's too hard to crank it up in the morning again. But yeah, it'll be plenty warm, and it's summer, so it's probably why some of the shutters are open, so there's a breeze coming in, so it's not so stifling. But yeah, it's still probably pretty warm.
If
You're more uncomfortable outside because you're outside. So you just see the people come and go as the night draws on. There's less traffic, and you can see people. You can figure what we would equate to like 9 o'clock at night. More people leave the tap room, head to their houses, and leave. Torvald, what are you going to do? You going to go back to the tap room and get more free drinks?
Actually, I'm probably trying to see if there's another similar knife that I could.
There's another knife you can break.
Well, I'm not break, but I'm gonna swap it.
Break all his knives.
Make it look like the one that I broke was just lying on the ground, and
That's fine.
But yeah, if I feel that I've kind of, I don't know, I'd probably go back.
You figured just cheap knife, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go back. You stand and watch.
Whenever you want to sleep, tag me out.
Yep, when you want to switch.
Halfway
Midnight?
there. Midnight. A little bit after midnight.
Give her 6 hours, and then you'll take 6 hours, so you can get
Mm-hmm.
your rejuvenation.
I had all of 2.
They haven't taken any damage, but they can try to recover AE or KPs.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Okay, so at midnight, you come out to wake up. And then he did.
Oh, are you in the forge or are you
She just went and laid down on the floor.
I was figured I was in the same room.
Yeah.
Just kind of
So I
sleep at
kind
your
of
feet.
nudge her.
Okay.
Okay. Your turn.
Your
Anything
turn.
happen? Okay.
So
He's
she
not
comes
magical.
over. He seems to be there. And while you're talking to her, he sits up in bed,
Hello.
swings his legs over, starts to shuffle out of the room.
Do we follow him or do we stop him?
Follow?
Okay.
Let's see what he's up to.
Okay. So we walk out. Yeah, we'll follow him and his.
If he tries to hurt anybody,
Say, Newt!
psst, no. You guys don't know the meaning of the word stealth.
He's standing in his. You didn't notice immediately, but he was standing there pretty stealthily in the shadows. You didn't even know. I was like, whoa!
Ha!
We're following Robosh.
Yeah. Sleepwalking.
Torvald is back at the tap
I
room
know.
sleeping
I
in
don't
a
know
real
where
bed.
Torvald disappeared to.
You saw him leave and walk back to the tap room. So you know where he's at.
Can Pick wake him up?
I try. I'll send him. There has to be an open window though.
Oh, you left your window open.
Yeah, we
Last
private
time.
rooms.
Yeah.
He's in the dormitory common area.
In the door.
Oh. Then they definitely left the window open.
Could always send a messenger.
Who?
No, we need people with us. We need a fighter.
Well, it's not that far. Remember, this is a small village. It takes
Right.
all of
Do you
5
want me
minutes
to
to
go?
cross.
No,
Get
I'll go.
Torvald?
I slept. I'll run.
Okay.
I'll go get Torvald.
Okay.
Following the dwarf.
So what do you do with Pick? Go with you? Follow
Pick.
them.
Stays with them.
Okay. You guys just kind of...
Mm-hmm.
Not too close, but you don't let them get like a mile down the road or anything,
No. We're like, you know, at the table. Like, I'm not far away from him at all.
right? Okay. He starts walking.
Because if he's sleepwalking, he doesn't notice me.
Doesn't seem to. He's
And-
heading right for the mountains.
And when
out of town.
he,
From
like,
the mountains.
woke up, I didn't sense anything crossing my barrier.
No.
It's not undead or demonic.
Are you
That's good.
wearing your symbol of Sinde?
Of course I am.
He gets up and starts to move, and as you follow him, it gets warm, and you feel like, yes, this is the proper thing to do.
Oh, good. Newt, stay close.
All right.
It doesn't take long. You go back, find Torvald. He's fine. There's just a couple
We
of...
have to go.
So I broke his knife. I feel bad. I needed a drink.
That's okay. We need to go. He's sleepwalking in the woods. Or he's sleepwalking.
Oh.
We need to follow. Go running. Actually, I fly. Why am I running?
I don't know why you're
I hop
running.
on my broom and fly. Keep up, Torvald.
50 miles per hour, baby.
He can catch up, no problem. He's not walking very fast.
Mm-hmm.
Dwarves have a base shorter movement than you long-legged humans.
Humans.
He walks
Humans.
and walks and walks and walks and walks. And he heads off into the woods towards the mountain.
Okay. I walk with him.
Is this close enough?
You touch me again and you'll lose that hand.
But then how will I protect you?
Good luck.
Take your hand off my bum.
I wouldn't. Of course. I'm a gentleman. Hero. Adventure.
Have you used your sword yet this adventure?
No.
He pulled it out and waved it around, and
Yeah, but did he use it in combat?
the night's not over. You cannot tell how late it is when you finally reach the base of the mountain.
Oh.
The sign of Mata shines through the thinning cloud cover, and the wind tosses your hair, whipping rain in your face. It has started to rain as you made your
I
way.
use my cantrip keep dry.
You find a gaping hole in the mountainside that looks almost like a sneering maw with sharp, ragged teeth. Robosh is so exhausted that he can barely keep his eyes open. He seems very stumbling, wheezes like a teapot, but continues to the rock face and goes in.
Okay. Follow.
I'm following but keeping myself dry.
You will notice on the way in there are many footprints in the soft earth leading into this cave.
They all look the same.
Mini.
Like
No,
his.
they're
Oh.
little footprints, bigger footprints, booted, healed.
Okay.
What does that tell me? As a tracker,
A lot
Which
of
I
different
am.
people have gone through here.
meaning
I mean, you
that
see,
lots of people are
you saw where
sleeping?
Robosh stepped,
Yeah.
and you see his footprint, and you see other ones that are not his, and they're different sizes. So more than one person has gone into this.
Have gone into
Okay.
here
But
tonight.
they all look like footwear prints.
Yes, no cloven hooves or
Okay.
anything like
No
that.
bear paws.
No bear paws.
So is this because we've slept through the night?
I'm a tracker.
That we've ignored the fact that all the townspeople have gotten up and gotten into dark cultist things and the
Possibly.
So I assume that we're going to attempt to be
I
sneaky.
pick keeping watch.
I'm going to attempt to be sneaky.
You
I'm
attempt to
floating.
be sneaky. I'm
And I'm-
following.
Dry
He's
as
asleep.
bone.
Yeah, outside here is
Yes, but are
you
they
know,
fresh?
the moon.
Obviously, because it's wet, and so now
Yeah.
they're...
fairly. I mean, you can see them.
Yeah, but I could see them if they were made 5 days ago.
You can give me a tracking roll, and you can see exactly how fresh they are.
Excellent. I'm going to do that because I like rolling things.
I'm not going to do that because I'll probably botch.
Right?
That's 1.
As I said, footprint.
That's
I mean, it's a 1 in 400 chance, right?
2.
But,
Yes.
actually, wait a minute.
That's-
Actually, it's less than that because you're rolling 3 dice.
That means I have.
So,
Oh, thank you.
No. Not yet.
I've made
4,
you
right?
laugh tonight.
So that's a QL2.
But
Did I do that right?
For tracking, it says +2 to humanoids. So does that
She
mean
gets
all our
+2
numbers?
to your roll. So you really have. How many points did you have before?
4. QL2.
No, how many points over? If you had 2 more points to spend, basically.
I had 4 more points to spend.
Right, but you're now getting a bonus, so that bump you to
But-
6.
Yeah, that's still QL2.
So it's still QL2.
QL2.
You just get bonuses. For
These look very fresh, like today, tonight. These aren't days old. These were made. Because you can point out, see, look here, see that? That's an older track. That was made last week.
All right.
This
so
one is a fresh one.
this is how this goes. I see them.
I keep walking.
What? There's more people in here than just the dwarf.
What if they're all sleepwalking like the dwarf?
We don't know because we haven't seen them.
Well, we gotta keep going then so we can see them.
Then we should sneak in to see.
Then you should sneak in.
That's what that meant.
I'm not sneaky.
Well, then stay out here in the rain.
No, and I go in.
I hover in.
I have my peaceful aura that I can just pop up. People won't attack me.
Oh, also, can
It's a very
I?
handy spell.
Is part of perception listening for people saying things? Can I do that to see
Yes.
if there are people talking, which would indicate that there is awake people?
Okay. I will pause for that.
Okay.
You tell them all the.
Okay. I am doing rolls. Okay. That's okay. So that means
We're like, shut up.
QL2.
So, Newt
Yes.
takes a couple steps in. Very obviously holds his hand to his ear. And hears. Oh, yo, yo. Very faint chanting.
To the window.
What a goose I am.
Somebody's chanting in there.
So that means there's a wake bee.
Can I pause and listen?
Sure.
Got a kill 4.
Now that Newt points it out to you,
Yeah.
like,
Do I hear anything beyond the chanting? Or notice anything
with
in
a
the shadows?
QL4,
Yeah.
you, being a blessed one of Hysinde of knowledge, you have been exposed to certain forbidden texts and knowledge.
I have indeed.
Forbidden texts, eh?
Oh ho!
How to describe...
Are you reading magical smut?
I wish.
You hear things being said that aren't supposed to be being said.
So it's what I suspected
person-
from the first day.
Chanting is chanting to the
The nameless one. I knew it. I knew it.
Gets the willy-nilly.
I do not like it, but I knew it.
So what do we do? Burn it down?
Burn it down. Let's try not to kill
Rock cave. All right.
Any-
Plan 2.
anybody who, might look like they're under the influence, and kill anybody who seems like that they're aware of things.
Okay, great. We going in?
Yeah.
Going in hot.
Yes. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneak. You may go in first.
Oh, thank you, lady. Your generosity astounds me. Hold on while I pick up my jaw off the floor.
At which point I will turn and I will cast blessings on everybody except for you.
Oh, there's some big numbers there.
Listen, she distracted me while I was
Rolling.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even find my thing right now. Okay, hold on.
This is the kind of stuff you hear him talking about.
Oh no, not the 14th doxology.
QL2 for stealth.
QL2.
Q1. I still succeeded, even though that looks deceptively bad. I like this system. This is fun.
Yeah, I do too. I like the
Gross.
Not the whole thing, but... Oh, look, a 16 in the 20.
Ooh, QL1 for stealthing.
I'm just standing
Welcome to
there.
the One Club.
Oh. Slapping out. Yeah, we did it. We're the best. Can I
How
send-
many did it sound like there were?
You hear the one... You hear
The
chanting.
one voice.
You hear one voice.
Okay. There's one person who I think is awake. But you would know how many people are walking in here.
You know that there were several people walking here. You hear.
Right.
You heard the chanting. You could tell there was one voice.
Mm-hmm.
Can we tell me how many disparate tracks or like footprint?
Maybe if the
tracks?
tracking was like a QL4, that's more
Okay. I
information.
mean, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
Do I
You
recognize
got two, right?
But
Yeah.
Do I
Well,
recognize?
it's not bad. You can tell that they are fresh, not
The
just
voice?
their tracks.
Do I recognize the voice? I have talked to literally everyone in the village,
That is a good point.
and the elf, and the huntress.
With a QL4, I'll give it to you. It sounds like Gunilda, the innkeeper.
That sneaky
Sneaky niche.
niche. That borking niche. With the QL4, sending Picard in to see what he can see.
She drug our food.
So he's gonna fly in and come back and tell you, right? 'Cause
Yes.
He has to come back.
Yes, yes.
Does he have to speak, or you can just?
No, he just lands and.
Okay. Usually they poop when they take off, but in this case, he's gonna land and then poop.
I mean,
So you guys start to. So they're gonna start sneaking down. And just as you kind of like, well, it's light out here from the moon and it's dark. As soon as you guys get into the tunnel, you notice every so often there are torches in holders in this tunnel or cave tunnel that goes in deeper into the mountain. So you can see. At least a little bit dark here.
Okay.
You definitely can see
Barkeep.
more light down towards the end. It seems a little bit brighter down that way. So you guys are sneaking along. You do see smaller openings to the side. Are you going to investigate those or keep going?
no.
Keep going.
Well, I'm walking
Follow
along
south.
behind.
So you guys are going to come
them.
behind, right? Picard's
Well-
going to flap in.
Mm-hmm.
Picard's gonna
He's gonna
fly in.
flap.
These three
He's
are
gonna
sneaking.
stay in, try and stay in shadow. I don't know why I'm making bat movements. He's not a bat. You're gonna try and stay in the shadows
You do.
and then swoop back.
Does he have a stealth ability?
He's black.
Have you ever been out in the woods when a
used
crow
to
or
play.
a raven flies by?
Yeah, he has
They're
stealth
noisy
ability.
as-
He has wings
Four.
of night.
Sure.
Goes into stealth mode.
Yeah, no. He's not super stealthy.
Yeah, they really aren't gliders.
Yeah, well, they can glide, but when they're flapping, you can hear them from quite a ways.
It's okay. They're chanting. They're
I
making
think they're
a lot of
attracted to
noise.
Hunter Orange, like, oh, gut pile. And they just circle you. It's like, go away. You're making noise.
Gaga, they're right
They do.
here. Gaga, they're right here.
Yeah.
They're considerate.
No, they're not.
To the animals.
Animals.
So you got, how far behind those two are you guys traveling, roughly?
Quite a.
I mean, I can be a
Maybe
ways
10
back because I
yards
can
or
get
so.
back. I can bamf back and forth pretty quick. So I'll be behind a little bit.
Okay.
Because honestly, I'm assuming that if there's chanty bits happening, that's totally outside of my realm of understanding. So I want to be
Chanty
within
bits.
like sight line of
Shoot
her
the guy
telling.
talking.
Well, yeah. So
Okay.
that's I want to be within sight line of her being able to mouth that to
Mhm.
me.
Okay. Guys are moving in. So is he going to go ahead of them or just kind of
Kind of with them.
With them, and then
To keep me apprised.
fly back
Mm-hmm.
if you see something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna poke my head into one of the offshoots. Is it like just a room, or is it like a continuation?
I'm gonna look to
First
see.
one to the left.
Uh-huh.
You guys are going to continue on, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, do I notice any of the footprints? Do they veer off and go off into
Nope. It
any
seems
of
like
the
they go
other?
right
Okay.
down this.
No, I guess we're just gonna follow, or I'll follow.
So
the
wait,
footsteps.
I just want to look. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna
Touch.
go. Yeah, touch or go.
So we
So,
got
if
this
I'm
I
thinking-
can
I'm
go
thinking
50
that
miles
my
an hour,
stealth
can I just
was
vroom,
higher than the rest of them,
room?
so I'm probably in front.
and the cards with that.
Ah!
Go.
Ooh,
So,
sorry, that was right in the
you
mic.
guys-
So sorry.
so you peek in there,
Yeah.
and footprints don't go in.
All right.
Typical
Drag marks.
But a
cave,
beholder comes out.
dirty. You'll see some cobwebs. You see something wrapped in cobwebs. Probably
All right, let's do this.
your size
Pull out
or so.
one of my daggers. My basilisk tooth.
Okay.
Yeah,
Continue on.
shield and axe. Yeah.
It goes on longer than that. We'll shorten it up so we don't run out of the camera. Across the board. There is more light as you get to the end. You see another area to your right. Another passageway.
Following the footprints.
Most of them go that way. There's a few that go that way. Just a couple. Most of them go that way. And at this point,
I'll glance the way that the other footprints go, but I'll go to where the
you see
majority.
what looks like a writing desk with a little lamp on it and a chair. But about the time you can see into that area, you can also see ahead of you, back to you, some figures with robes. Dark robes, hoods pulled up, and they're facing kind of a stone altar. And is that the Blessed One on top? Laying flat?
Saber!
So the Blessed One from the town, Creonde. You see her on the altar, laying there.
Throw your javelin. Do it.
Light this place up.
Or do I just charge in? I'm trying to figure out. Let's see, what's,
I'm going to give them the element of surprise since I rolled horribly on their perception since they're so caught up in the...
how many are standing around?
You see 13 figures.
13.
12 in robes facing the altar, which has your Blessed One. You see and you recognize her, the innkeeper, because she's facing the other 12. She's saying stuff. You can understand it, but it's wrong what she's saying. She's saying bad things about the gods and how we will release the true one. And without even fully understanding all that she's saying, what she's saying is just making you feel bad.
Makes you feel yucky.
Swafnir is not happy.
I
So 13 shapes stand around a stone altar, each hold a burning candle as if celebrating a twisted version of the Festival of Lights, which is normally what happens during the nameless days, which start tomorrow, to continue the light and chase away the darkness. That's what you would do.
Okay. When you say tomorrow, you said he got up at midnight.
Yes, so by the time you're here, it is the first
first
day. There are 5 nameless days between the end of the year and the beginning of the new year, where business transactions don't happen. You don't want to have babies. You don't want to make things because it's unlucky. Bad things happen during those 5 days of the nameless one. And then you start the year over on the 1st of Preos.
Is that to scale?
2 large torches illuminate the altar. At the far end of the chamber, you see a socket hewn into the stone wall. A golden statue of the Nameless One stands within. One cultist steps away from the altar, lifts the figurine reverently on high, and returns it to the center of the room, accompanied by ritual chanting. The other takes a step back, letting you see the altar clearly. Preone lies bound and gagged on the cold stone. The golden statue of the Faceless One looms over her. The light of the candles paint blood-red patterns on the walls. The corpulent shape in a cowl stands behind Peronde, the innkeeper. She must be the leader of the cult. She raises a decorated dagger over Peronde's chest. The chanting grows louder, and Ganilda begins to pray out loud, saying, "We praise your glory. Free yourself from the chains. Fill us with your name. Forgotten for eons, take this sacrifice."
Doing something.
Yeah, I was actually charging.
So
I'm actually.
You're just going to charge?
I'm going to charge in. My intent is I'm going to try to, because I'm going to try to use kind of the flat of my axe and do a subdual to knock out is the.
It's going to go like that.
Perfect.
Excellent. Oh, no. Nice, Snitch.
1, 2. Okay, there's 2 guys. We got this.
Woo!
Because I don't want to kill him. Because
Kill him dead.
The priestess just killed her dead. She's long gone. Everyone else, they don't know what they're doing. The lady with the knife, just got her.
Because I mean they're
We'll have
more
13,
like being
we'll put figures
possessed,
out.
right? I mean, or at least that's what I'm thinking.
Say that again?
I'm thinking that they're more like, possessed or being controlled somehow.
Right. She is not.
She's not.
She's
So I
fully
think you should
conscious.
throw
Everyone
something
else
at her
is.
and
Okay,
stop her.
so I guess once I get close enough that I guess I will almost kind of be losing my element of surprise. I'll loose my
Yeah, I'll give you your attack, and if Newt wants to shoot an arrow as the first attack, and then we'll go into initiative.
right. I'll loose my javelin and then I'll do the quick draw to pull out my axe.
Okay. So at this point, Picard swoops up, lands on your shoulder, presses his tiny little head to yours, and the image of what's happening up there is going on.
Innkeeper lady, dagger, stabby, blessed one.
From your image also, you see your female hunting woman is there too.
She chanting?
Nope, she's not wearing the robes. She's just there.
Okay. Hunter lady's there, don't know what she's doing.
So you get one free shot.
Okay.
There was 2. I mean, not that it really matters what it was, but
I don't like that.
Yeah, do it.
Say, are you swooping in and dropping your fighting stick?
That's much better.
Yes.
javelin hits for 12.
You're hitting
Yeah,
the main,
Because I'm trying.
right.
the innkeep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I just have to roll under tandem?
Yep. Correct.
Okay.
That's still a lot.
I successfully hit the priestess thing.
Innkeeper.
That's right,
Innkeeper.
priestess. Your new priestess, Newt.
For 11 damage.
Thunk, thunk. So now we go into initiative. Oh no, she's not dead.
That's a D6.
D6 added to your initiative base.
20.
Yeah, this would make a much less interesting battle if I could go called shot to the neck.
19?
16.
19.
19. Young.
Wait, how do I do this?
D6 added to your initiative bonus.
6.
Or base.
It's a 6.
16
18.
for an it.
She has a plus minus 1 Next
So
to
I think-
initiative.
Because she has
14.
-1 for this, but +1 for being, I think, nimble.
Oh, okay.
So it's a wash.
So it'd be 15.
15.
15.
I know, it's lame. I can't be awesome at everything.
It's only one less than me. Yeah, what?
We're just giving you time to run up. That's what's happening.
I still want to find out who's wrapped up in cobwebs.
Maybe after.
Dinner.
Oh, because if it's like, Gunhilda, then we know it's somebody taking on her shape.
Every time we hear that name, I keep thinking...
Broomhilda?
That's Brunhilde.
I know.
Oh, Brunhilde. Not gonna sing any more of that because it's copyright.
Oh, yeah, copyright.
No, it's not. It's an old classic.
Oh, yeah, it's probably public
Is it
domain
more than
now.
50?
I don't know. Research needed.
The classical music is.
So I don't. Let me find one more piece, and we will get.
Oh, I
You can
know.
think you're going to go first, I think.
Yes.
So let me find that one.
Yeah, this one.
We need to watch the rest of the ring
You guys are nerds.
cycle.
Yeah, you are.
We go to
Thank
opera
you.
on purpose.
Gosh.
Okay, Malanita.
Okay, I'm going to zip in.
Zoom, zoom.
And I'm gonna try and smack her with my quarterstaff, and then
So you're
zip
gonna-
back out. I'm gonna hover and take a baseball swing in her
Are you,
face.
you straddling? Are you standing over?
She's
I'm
gonna
on-
try
she's
to
on a
fly
broom.
in.
Oh,
Flying broom.
Mm-hmm.
So for that, I will need a ride check
Run!
or
Shall
fly.
I ride?
Sorry, fly, not
Oh,
ride.
that one's
Okay.
probably copyrighted.
That's why you have the fly skill. Everyone's like, "Why do I fly?" Because witches can fly. Because this
You're
is
a
just kind of
witch?
floating around.
What?
Yeah.
Never even knew.
Okay, so that's okay. Yeah, we're just gonna. Second one is QL2.
Okay. So you don't fall off. I mean, you want to go in and do this maneuver.
And then game GT. I need under a 10 and a miss. So I just whiff and then get out.
So you whiff
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
come back
Yeah, behind those guys.
Perfect.
floating.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You were just trying to distract her.
Exactly. Disorient. That
Okay.
breeze.
While you're in there,
Mm-hmm.
since you knew some things were there, give me a perception check.
Okay. QL1.
You noticed as you came in, because you knew she was here.
Mm-hmm.
Quick glance.
That's why I missed.
Right
I
next
was
to her.
looking here.
Right next to her, leaning against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Is the elf.
A broom.
She's a witch too! I
This
wink.
is not happy.
What's a
And
witch
then I
too?
switch.
Yanka, you're
Yeah.
next. 'Cause you're so fast.
So speedy.
Yeah, you're so
You just think
fast.
quicker than other people.
Just rolled
We
a
should-
R.
Run away. No, wait, no, he stopped us.
We do need to stop this. I've stopped things like this before. I need
Where's
to do it
Dan now with his
again.
Big crossbow.
Ugh. That niche.
What you doing? What
He
you
does have a
doing?
big crossbow.
She wants to look at the spider thing.
Yeah, I'm going to slice into the cobwebs to see who it is.
Oh, okay. So you step in there and start to cut open.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
Ugh.
There's this big cave spider.
That case, I throw down my staff and it turns into my serpent.
You're cutting the webs.
Well, I'm starting to, yes. Well, I'm saying,
You hear a screech from down the hallway.
yes. I'm saying that, like, as I'm cutting, and now that I'm like, ugh, there's a spider, it's like...
It's the one action.
Did I get through anything? In my cutting?
Yes. There,
Okay.
There's a
Who
body.
is it?
You don't know yet. There, you can just see there's clothes. There's it's somebody's light here.
You didn't start at the face.
That's
silly.
what I was
You
trying
don't
to do.
recognize the face, but
Okay.
it's a human.
If it's not anybody I recognize, then I stand up.
Eh,
Well, like, if it's not somebody from the village that I have seen, then I'm going, okay,
No.
it's someone who has disappeared before. Okay.
Or a passing traveler.
So then I'm going to stand up and prepare to
Gotcha.
cast Serpent Staff. Yes.
Serpent staff! Oh my.
Oh my, oh my.
Didn't help.
Join us on Friday for It Gets Worse, Adventures in Gavrican. We are taking a break this Thursday. There will be no Fading Suns, but that just means we have more awesomeness coming next week.
Get it, witch?
Pew pew. You gonna dodge?
Why are you excited about a rival here?
It's not a rebel, it's an ally.
Oh
Also,
no. She looks you right in the eyes.
What?
it's fine.
Are you going to try to dodge?
Sure.
Do witches
-4
usually
because it's
serve
mechanically launched.
somebody without a name?
-4 to
What?
dodge.
Do witches usually serve the guy without a name?
The nameless one?
That's what I said.
No, I do not.
I don't know. You'd have to ask a witch. I'm a blessed one.
You will take 8 points
Ow.
minus your pro. As she shoots an arrow into you.
My pro is 3, so it'd be 5. So it would be
Math.
Borking
Stay in
niche.
Torvald,
I'm
and then Gunilda, because you're both on 6.
swinging my axe at the priestess.
So you're going to have to move to here. Or you're going to try to go all the way around to get on the same side. There's the altar there. Or I will give you a body control if you want to leap on top of the
Yeah.
altar.
I'll do that.
And you'll also have
I mean-
advantage because you'll be higher than her.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, I'll
one of the
do
things you
that.
can do in combat is you can try to get an advantageous position.
Um,
Jump on that table.
I-
Think Earl Flynn, Robin Hood.
now I have a skill specialization in body control.
Because
Huh?
You're a
Right. But how does that work
OS?
mechanically? Or is it just factored in already?
Yeah, you
Sorry.
get 2 plus
keep
2.
bumping it.
Oh, okay.
I'm used to it being right
and
here,
that's
not
already
over here.
factored into the 8.
Nope.
So that's that at 2 to the 8. So I'm at 10. Is that how that works?
When he has a plus 2.
Under
You have
nodes.
2 more points.
Yeah. Yeah, so you have 10.
Okay, so I have 10.
10 points for this maneuver.
Go BT.
Let's see, what was I doing? Purple first, green. Purple, green. Let's see.
Soon we will see Newt unsheath his sword
What is it?
and bloody it.
Maybe.
Agility.
I guess you can stand there and shoot too.
14.
You will see the folly of Thorvald running into the mass of cultists who are now surrounding him.
So, I get all of my 10 towards the quality level, so that's a
level
4.
QL4.
QL4.
Yes, you jump, deftly land without stepping on Preonde, and can take your attack at +2. So your skill for your swinging your axe is normally
Oh, I see. So and
18.
I'm using the barbarian, the two-handed.
Okay.
So it's normally at a 14, so now you're,
Now you're
rolling
at 16.
16 or lower.
Okay.
What do they call those great jumpy things that...
Roll again, roll again, roll again.
Is that a 1?
That's a 1.
It's a 1.
You can roll again. Are you successful?
and a 2.
Okay, so you critted.
Yeah.
We will consult
did.
the book of crits. 1, she gets half defense.
Ooh.
That deserves a smooch from somebody.
Ain't gonna be me.
Newt?
I mean, from a grateful village person, not
A
your
village
wife.
person?
Whoever
The
my
village
spouse
people?
is.
Oh wait, no, you don't have crits, not botches. Crits.
Crits on her.
Crits. There is a crit table in here.
Doesn't exist.
Oh, we had a crit table.
So what
Yeah, you
can I
do
do
double
to
damage.
the witch?
Double damage. Okay, 2d6 plus 5. That'll be a 5 and a 5 plus 5, so 15 doubled 30.
Did you roll a 20?
Mm-hmm.
Followed by a 20.
She just falls over and dies.
And the head comes away from the neck.
Yes.
Nearly headless priestess.
That's definitely gonna get some town smoochies. Townies.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
On
Roll
the
your
cheek,
damage and double it.
Totally platonically
Right, that was the 15.
thankful.
Okay.
Doubled is 30.
Wow. 30 points would probably kill most people at this table.
Yeah.
No.
I said most. And she got...
She's already been damaged too.
Yeah, so that's
Oh, I know.
41
Yeah.
points of damage.
Oh, I don't think I rolled damage for the javelin when I threw. Because I said I threw the javelin as I was
Oh, no,
running.
you didn't.
Oh,
You didn't give any damage for that.
Yeah, you did 12.
oh
You did
I?
12, she did 11.
Okay.
Okay.
She's already taken 23 points.
And 30
Robes
hasn't
provide no
killed-
pro, so
Okay.
she's
Yeah.
taken 23 points.
Well, she's taken 53 points of damage. Plus.
Well, she botches, which kind of goes with... Her botch was to fall prone, which is easy when you're dead. I looked up her botch.
I was
You roll
wondering if,
a
the
lot
head
of
goes
damage.
flying and damages somebody else. That's
Right?
for bludgeoning damages knocks them out.
So
No.
you remove her head. I will let you narrate that. You remove her head. She will continue to bleed on the ground. Newt, it is your turn.
Take out the
You
witch!
did see
Not this witch.
the hunter witch who you kicked in the door and didn't like you. She just shot your friend with a bow. Or maybe she was trying to shoot a cultist and missed. You're not too sure?
That doesn't matter until I'm shooting her. I'm attempting. Sorry. Don't want to call my shots before they happen.
Before they hatch.
Which it does.
Which it does nice.
You hit?
I do.
Okay, she will attempt to
Aww.
dodge at -4 because it's mechanically launched. Means she needs to roll a 3, and 19 does not do that. So you hit her.
All the damage.
6. That is a lame damage.
Hey, you hit her.
It hits, and it seems to slow just slightly. Like it doesn't penetrate as much as you thought it would.
What does this niche have that I don't?
I don't know, but she should take it off her body.
I didn't.
Anger
I didn't.
issues?
I mean, yes.
I didn't roll Picard's initiative. I mean, Pick's initiative. Nerds, this is
You
really
can just go
hard.
with you if you want to.
Oh, okay, great. It's gonna eat you.
Okay, if you're gonna make fun
2.
sounds like that, you have to do it into the mic.
To quote Trip,
Do you have like shield or something? So you can just be like,
yes, she will block it with her arm.
I got a dagger out. I can pull out my pole arm, too.
The spider moves forward and attempts to bite you.
And misses.
There.
He's our hero.
And that's about as much as we can sing of that.
Oh.
It misses.
Yes, it
barely,
does.
because you stood up quickly from this
Mhm.
bade. It misses you.
Mm-hmm. Do I care about the spider? Can I make it down to the other
Ah, what the?
You know that rats are beings of the nameless one.
They are.
You're floating in there, so it goes after Newt.
Sorry.
I don't
Wolf rat.
It's an RO.
U.S.
Oh,
I just said U.S.
I said
Oh,
RO.
yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It misses you
Roas.
with its fangs.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Melanita.
Okay, first, Picard is gonna stare her down and start cursing her
With
with eat gravel.
Eat dirt and
will affect her when she tries to eat something later. But it is a curse.
Mhm.
I love that you think she's gonna survive this.
Except I don't succeed. Let's roll the 20.
She should shoot him next.
He's in the shadows. He just has to be able to see her. So
Oh.
then I'm gonna fly up because barking itch.
Any spells?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Witch's Bile and spit on her.
Yeah.
She doesn't have that. She has witch's claws.
I'm gonna stay out of her reach.
That's a good idea.
And you wouldn't think, well, witch's claws. They do as much as a sword. Damage-wise.
Nerds. Okay. So exactly.
Small sword.
Boom.
Not as much as a big axe.
Boom. Successful. So she gets spit in the face.
She gets to dodge.
No, she doesn't.
Does she get to dodge?
She doesn't.
I curse you, Patella!
is there any
Does she successfully
change
dodge?
of behavior of the rest of the? Okay.
They haven't gone yet. It's kind of...
QL2.
Owamiya watagusa. Whack! Head flies.
Ooh.
These are
7
all-
points of
Okay, so
acid
we're still in the
damage.
You're like, you're still in the moment, still combat, and they were like, they're probably shocked. Their leader's dead. Can't come back from a beheading. Just ask Maria Antoinette.
So what I think is fascinating about this
Or
spell is it's
highlighters.
within 3 yards. So I
guess.
spit 3 yards, and she takes 7 points of acid
So
damage.
you're...
And see,
I
now
gotta
you
fly
can't
and
make fun
spit.
of Boaz
Hovering right
ever
here.
again.
Spit. Yeah, and then I GTFO.
Spit is powerful.
So how many points does she take?
7.
Does it ignore pro? Pro will be their protection
If the
if she
opponent
has
doesn't defend, spitting attack hits automatically.
When she
Counts as
tries to
ranged attacks
dodge.
with missile weapon and can be blocked or dodged. Protection reduces damage as per normal combat.
Okay.
But if she has a shield or anything, it does damage those.
No shield. She has a bow and a stick.
And then I'm just
Some kind of resistance.
Young.
I'm going to
Punch it.
pull out the 2 lilies that I got, which is a long pole that has blades on either end.
Cool.
That she doesn't fly on.
I do not fly on this one.
Sorry.
I am successful.
I've been watching way too many kung fu movies lately.
on a kung fu kick.
It does not dodge.
Flying.
It takes 5 points of damage.
I just imagine everybody flying everywhere.
How much?
5.
5!
And carrying
I don't
the
have
sword
to
like
kill
this.
it.
Whack.
No,
No.
it's like that with their.
Oh, that's a spider.
guess
Or
in-
a rat, not a spider.
If I back away, will it get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, but you can always make a body control roll to try to get away. If you fail, it gets an attack. Attack of opportunity, it gets 1 attack, no special combat abilities. At -4, you don't get to dodge or defend. But if you make a body control, I can't. You successfully withdraw without being hit.
I don't have any points in body control, so
You put
I'll stay here and kill it next time.
Okay. It is her turn.
her being witch.
Yes.
Because the priestess is dead.
Yes. You get to go after Torvald.
She points at her broom.
She's casting
It
fighting
animates.
stick. Oh, man.
And flies over here and tries to attack you.
Man,
If she makes a roll, but that's what she.
See, I can do fighting stick.
Ooh, those are some high numbers there, buddy.
We're assuming
It's
that
not
these
going
people
my
are
way
good.
at all tonight.
It really isn't.
Yeah,
She points at her stick and goes, "Attack!" And nothing happens.
And I go, okay.
Yep, your turn. You gonna jump?
It is your turn.
I'm going to attack
You can jump and try to attack her.
I'm going to attack the broom.
No, attack the
It
witch.
doesn't do anything.
The
She
witch
wanted to
stays
do
put.
that. She failed in her spell check.
Okay.
She will spend, as a witch, 1/3 of her AE on a failed attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I
That's in
like
the
being a
middle.
fighter type and not having to keep track of all those kinds of things.
Oh, wait.
I have this really good habit of like building.
I'm
those
just rolling an
things
attack, right?
together.
Which is just
Yeah.
a single die.
Like,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah,
do that.
single bang.
Fly and
Now,
have
you don't have the
damage.
bonus, so you just get your
Oh.
normal 14.
That would be a 20. I need to confirm.
Yes.
Um,
Do you also fail?
no,
Okay, so you just miss.
So I just miss.
Yeah. If you 20
Right.
and hit, then it's just a miss. If you
Right.
20 and miss, then it's a botch.
Right.
Boom.
Newt, it is your turn.
Would I know enough about ritual mumbo jumbo to know if the chanty bits are important or if the death of the person on the altar is important?
You did hear before she untimely died. Take the sacrifice. And
She's not bleeding
the
off
dagger
the altar.
was bloody. She has been stabbed already. So you don't know if that was the final blow.
So, what I am going to do, my stated intention is to run up to the altar and free the Blessed One and remove her from the altar.
Okay. She's not tied to the altar. She's tied up and on the altar.
Well,
she could
So you can
her
just
up and
pick her up
carry
and do a feat of strength
You
and
know.
carry her
Rescue
away.
The princess.
You gotta
yeah,
just-
Even
that
though-
is so happening.
Even though she's an older lady,
A great feat of strength.
Cougars.
Yeah.
as Newt, just trying to say. You gotta do that in the mic.
I did. I went right into the mic.
That was okay. What do I need to roll? for?
You know Newt wants it.
If you run up, just give me a feat of strength to
All
pick
that
her up.
experience.
Is that like a skill thing or just
Yep,
a,
it is
do
a
it.
skill.
It's a way to learn.
right?
Yeah.
That is probably my physical
Some
bits.
experience.
Oh look, feet of strength. Did I say something inappropriate?
Physical bits.
Oh.
That's right. Show them guns off.
Wait. All right. That's pretty good. Okay. Well, let's see. That first one is definitely good. That second one is definitely not good. And the third one is definitely good. So I guess I am going to be doing that.
You don't have enough points to. Okay.
Yeah, that's a big fat no. Oh, ooze.
Is it worse?
Doesn't mean you completely fail, but you don't gracefully lift her off the altar. It's more of you try to pick her up and you kind of pull her off the altar and something goes thump and
Yeah.
you're
Hopefully her heels.
doing more of the fireman's drag away. Then it looks valiant though. Okay. I got this. I got it. And is struggling to drag the Blessed One off the altar.
Oh my goodness.
But you're there.
Did I do bad? Was that a bad thing?
No,
It
no.
sounded smart to me.
Yeah, no,
Spider attempts to bite Yanka.
Misses.
Do you defend?
Can I parry or do I have to dodge?
You can do either because it's.
I would prefer to parry.
Parry is better than your dodge.
My parry is an 11. My dodge is a 7.
Pole arms.
7!
Your knock gets mentables away. Or it's
Ooh, where's Perry on your sheet?
Tarsus
It's under your weapons.
under your weapon. staff weapons usually have a good parry. And the rat will attempt to leap into the air and attach itself to Mylanhida's dangling foot.
Rude.
And miss.
Okay.
But it tries.
Step on it.
I have a witch to take care of.
Mylanhida.
Are the occultists doing anything?
They're just kind of they're staggered and
Okay, second backlash.
Disoriented.
Where's
Yeah.
Robosh?
he's just kind of like slumped here in the hallway. He's exhausted. He's just kind of slumped.
All right.
I'm going to attempt to smack this rat with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Yes! Yes!
Okay, you hit it.
I crit on it.
Yeah.
Yes, so I double my damage.
Yes.
You look so sad. That's a 6.
Plus,
So that's 6, so it's a d6 plus 4. Do I double all my damage or just the dice?
Add it and double it.
Ooh.
20.
So that's 20.
That rat goes.
You now have, as we say in Fallout, rat on a stick.
That's good eating.
Just ask Torvald. That's good eating.
It's a wrapper.
It's ground rat. It's ground rat meat.
Is dead.
Is caved in a little bit.
Long live the rat.
Huzzah.
Yanka.
Stab this thing.
You're going to crit? Everyone else is.
No. I think I
You
missed.
swing ineffectually.
Do you have any fate points?
I have 2. Why not?
Get it! Crit!
Missed by 1.
No!
Oh well.
If you only had that combat special ability to lower it.
Yep. I have takedown. That's all.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll come help you.
Meh. Go deal with that. She runs away.
Yanka does.
No, the huntress.
Oh.
Brave soldier.
Yep. She runs over, grabs her broom.
If she flies past, can I swing at her?
Yes, you can try to hit her as she flies by.
I have another javelin.
You will go.
I
After
success. It was almost another crit.
Right.
I hit.
Okay, hit her.
Good.
That's 9. Right to the tooths. Say your spells now!
Yeah. But she still's.
Is she gonna go
Flies.
past me? Can I swing?
Yes.
Can I swing at her?
Does Picard want to
Picard
In-
wants to poop on her.
interrupt her?
Mm-hmm.
Peck her in the nose?
I'm gonna laugh so hard this is actually effective.
It is surprising that it is effective.
Yeah, he hits.
In the air so she can't see, and then she runs into the.
You really want to use
Jam.
that one? Yeah.
I blame Jam. He started that. Nowhere in the rules to say that, but
Well, it
It's my
gets a
game,
beak
right?
attack, so if you don't want to do that.
I'm so glad I convinced you.
it won't kill her.
Okay.
Are you sure? 'Cause
Okay.
I've been in that chair when this has happened, so
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm feeling for you.
It's okay. So, as she comes zooming at 50 miles an hour, the car flares his wings. Poop. And because she got hit in the face, she's like, and it goes right in. And she pulls up, hits the ceiling of the cave, and gets knocked off her broom unconscious.
Yes! She's right there for
With
you.
the ending of that, you kill the spider.
I do.
The cultists do not fight.
Great. Newt valiantly drags the priestess away. Or the blessed one.
Is it by her feet so her head is smacking up everything on the way out?
Can we help Robosh up?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody get hurt?
No.
No. Why would anyone get hurt? I only had some cave spiders and wolf rats.
I can heal you 1 point if you want to be completely healthy.
I had added to Gunilda as a dark blessed one, and instead of some lame bend your mind, I gave her a spell from another game.
That's cool.
Where she would shoot purple fire out of her fingers and burn somebody up.
Oh.
I hacked her broom to pieces, by the way.
But she never got to go.
Oh, that's such a shame. Bummer. Good job.
Well done.
Cool. I helped Robosh up. And,
Yeah, we secure the other witch's broom.
can we, like,
I
Tie-
cut it to pieces because I'm...
up the other
The-
cultists?
You don't like magic.
Yeah.
Yes, as you take off their robes,
It
you
is.
find Etzel, Algarian, the shopkeeper.
Yeah.
You have the witch,
Mm-hmm.
Jadewine Hairfright.
Mm-hmm.
His wife was scared of him.
Someone you had met just in the general gathering, but you hadn't questioned. Seppo Graninger, widow, who lost his wife. Malin Turnsheep, who was trying to escape her husband. Gunilda. And some other
Townies.
townies. Most of them don't really recall what was going on. She was feeding, and as you search this area, you will find rat fungus, which you're deathly afraid of.
Mm.
Normal, non-blessed ones, it makes them more susceptible to the suggestions of the nameless one.
Mm-hmm.
Just you touching it has a high chance of giving you Zorgon pox, which can kill you.
Mm-hmm.
For blessed ones.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
I'm
not
not
good.
touching
Witches eat it for breakfast.
it.
Well, as you search everything, Jedwine was making it for Gunilda. You'll find some stuff in this room over here. It's kind of this little office. There's a wardrobe with some more robes for more cultists. You'll find the stone-lined chest.
Mm-hmm.
All the gold's gone because it's now this little gold idol.
Oh, yeah. We
That Robosh can melt down into
Yeah,
this
like
an ingot.
trash.
Be done with that.
Okay. We fixed
Little androgynous
that
man with
thing.
chains.
Mm-hmm.
We fixed that.
Yeah, get that out of here.
I think we should...
When you get back to the inn, you can search Gunilda's room and find the doxology of the 14th, and you find stuff
Burn
scrawled
that.
all over her room.
Yep.
Burn that
And
down.
She
Whole thing.
Whole tavern.
had changed. There's nothing wrong with the tavern, just her stuff, really.
Tavern.
The female dwarf had nothing to do with it. They had no idea.
Okay.
Could have taken a slight turn where you, the next day, the priestess is gone, the innkeeper's gone.
Mm.
Robosh has been fed rat fungus.
Mhm.
Without ingesting it again, he recovers and remembers, yes, I thank you for saving me.
You're welcome.
And he can heal. He was at half-life points because they cut him every night he came here to forge and drain some of his life
Mm.
to build up this ritual.
Yeah.
So you've saved the village.
Yay!
Yes.
You find the chest, which has
The weird stone in it.
the weird stone.
Does the stone have to do anything with the nameless one?
Is it just a weird stone? from
When you
heaven?
open the chest, this will be the end here in a few minutes. What do? You see the books and some of the other things that were in the tithe chest, and you see this melon-sized, multi-hued stone.
I think this needs to go back to a
Do
temple.
you pick it up?
No.
No.
Okay, you leave it in the chest.
I want to look at it and see if I can recognize it, because just hearing about it from other people is not the same as observing it.
Give me
I
a
would
see
like
magic.
to not
Oh, see?
Odom, see magic, magic lore.
touch it.
Ooh, I'll do magic lore.
The priestess, the blessed one of Preos will want you to return it to the main temple in Angbar.
Okay, we can do that. See
Which will
magic.
lead to further adventures of the Mighty Four.
Int 6. I mean, it's a quality level 1.
Quality level 2 for magic lore.
For you, magic is present and extremely strong. It is impossible to determine the number of AP in metagaming terms it contains,
Mm-hmm.
but it is pure, raw, magical material.
It's KP or is it AE?
AE.
Okay,
magic. It throbs with magic.
So it doesn't help. I mean,
with your 2,
yeah, I'm not interested.
the inherent magic is rough and shapeless. It is impossible to determine a duration. It looks as if it has lost no power for a long period of time. You are holding one of the very rare, permanent magical items. Between the 2 of you, you figure out this has the potential to be a dark eye.
Oh!
If you had the knowledge to do it, which is a hidden secret.
Right. We need to get this under protection.
Do you pick it up? Because you keep going like this, like you
I
want
know,
to
I'm
pick
debating it, but I'm like, no.
Every single time your finger goes out.
Come on, touch it.
I touched the butt.
I'll carry the chest, but I ain't touching that thing.
You touch it?
Good,
You touch it?
don't
You touch it?
No.
It's just 1d20 roll.
After the game.
They're no fun.
Yay.
For saving the village,
Huzzah!
you get 25 AP, which is
Huzzah!
points. It's a point build system. You collect the points and spend them to improve your skills, combat abilities, spells. You can also get 5 just for knowledge of Kosh. So you can get 5 extra, but you have to spend it on that lore.
So we have knowledge of Kosh.
She also gives you a letter that when you arrive in Angbar, you will receive an award of 12 ducats from the temple there.
Each?
Each. Which is a lot of money.
Where's that?
So you have uncovered the cult. The innkeeper was behind it and slowly turning the village against Preonde. You don't find out you captured Jadewine because she's not dead. She is a silent sister who hates people who hunt witches, and her mentor was hunted by a sect of Preos followers and killed.
Oh.
So she hates Preos
Well, I'm sorry.
and all those who hang out with blessed ones. Hence, you're a traitor.
I'm a traitor.
If you had just actually investigated her cabin, you'd have seen some weird, like, why does she have that poisonous plant growing in her garden? And you would have seen some possible rat fungus, like, that's not good. Has no good purpose for that type of thing, but you didn't go back.
You can go back. We just kicked the
Any
door in.
questions? So you saved the village.
Huzzah!
Yay!
You help recover Preonde from her wounds. She's too wounded to take the chest. She wants you to take it to Angbar and deliver it.
Absolutely.
She will mete out justice for those who went willingly with Gunilda. And if you return before too long, there will be a gallows set up, and those who turned will be hung. Justice for the nameless. There's some people can't be saved from the nameless one once you go over.
Yep.
He wants
Has
to
to be
destroy the world. He's the 13th god that's pushed outside by the Dark Eye. You can read about it.
Huzzah!
Hopefully you've enjoyed our 2 evenings of the Dark Eye. Revelations from Heaven is the name of it. Circumvented a few of the clues to get where they're at. But they successfully saved the village, saved the Blessed One, and will be remembered for years in the small town of Oldenbridge.
Do what we can.
Sweet.
Once again, you should tune in the rest of the week for other episodes. Thursday will be a repeat. Will be nothing.
Will be repeat.
A repeat of Fading Suns. And Friday is 5e.
It gets worse than
It gets worse than
Gebercan.
Gebercan.
That's it. Monday.
Hope you enjoyed our 2-shot.
Good night.